ఒక్క మ్యారేజ్ జరుగుతుందా వితౌట్ టెన్షన్? ఆఫ్ మ్యారేజ్ బిఫోర్ ది ప్రీ వెడ్డింగ్ ఆర్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్, ఎవ్రీబడి విల్ బి టెన్షన్.
Yeah, true. Breakups happen. There are people who are like, get up with some pensions, halwa kappuni. How will you handle if someone has approached you with this breakup kind of sadness?
I'm a psychiatrist. I do that every day.
Everyone, we are live today again with Dr. Haritha. What is trauma?
Everything is not trauma. Everything you feel is different from everything that you experience. Okay, my Telugu is okay or very bad?
Super, sir.
We are happy that you guys are perceiving it in a better way.
Psychologically, how can someone decide that a person is right fit for me?
You learn to respect a partner's choice. You will not only find that person to be the best spouse, you will also become a good couple.
How can some normal person like us, like me, or some other girl or some other boy, can understand that certain behavior can be changed and certain cannot be?
The person doesn't change, bro, it is not your problem. Rashmika's movie, no, recently came. Boyfriend.
Girlfriend.
Boyfriend, a girlfriend. Girlfriend. Very dominant fellow, no, that fellow is. So these kind of people are not going to change for you. బ్యాక్ సైడ్ లో ఏదో వాటర్ బాటిల్ ఉంది కదా మీ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ లో?
లేదు సార్.
లేదు కదా, అక్కడ ఉంది బ్లూ కలర్ లో ఒక బాటిల్. ఇది హాలుసినేషన్. అవుట్ ఆఫ్ రియాలిటీ ఈవెంట్స్. 3 మూవీలో ధనుష్ ఉన్నారు కదా, క్లైమాక్స్ లో చిన్న పాపాయి ఉంటుంది సైడ్ లో. ఆర్యా 2 లో బ్రహ్మానందం గారు చెప్తున్నారు కదా, ఫస్ట్ స్టేజ్ ఆఫ్ హాలుసినేషన్, సెకండ్ స్టేజ్ ఆఫ్ హాలుసినేషన్. అలాగా ఎవ్రీబడీ ఈస్ హావింగ్ స్ట్రెస్.
ఎందుకు అంత స్ట్రెస్ ఉంటుంది? స్ట్రెస్ లేదు, ఏం లేదు, శుభ్రంగా తలకు నూనె రాసుకొని పడుకో. దట్ ఈస్ ఇనఫ్.
వాళ్ళు కుంభకర్ణ కాదు, టైర్డ్ గా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారు. దే వాంట్ మోటివేషన్ టు గెట్ అప్ ఫ్రమ్ ద బెడ్.
కలవాలి రిగార్డింగ్ టు మెంటల్ హెల్త్ అంటే పిచ్చే ఉంది. ట్యాగ్ లైన్ వేసేసేవారు.
Very sad thing that is there in our country. Always think, oh, if I go to a psychiatrist, other people will think that I'm psycho. Khatam. Like that you can say.
Good boy. Yeah. How are you, sir?
Fine. Thank you so much. So, అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు డాక్టర్ అర్ధనారి మాణికవాసుగం. నేను ఎంబీబీఎస్ ఎండి సైకాట్రీలో ఫినిష్ చేశాను. ఇప్పుడు కంచి ఉంది కదా, కంచిపురం అని తమిళనాడులో, కంచిలో మీనాక్షి మెడికల్ కాలేజ్ అని ఒక మెడికల్ కాలేజ్ ఉంది. దాంట్లో సైకాట్రీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ లో నేను హెడ్ ఆఫ్ ద డిపార్ట్మెంట్ గా ఉంటాను. This is the Telugu that I have memorized.
I'm sure this is a surprise for me.
No, I have another one small surprise for you also. I am from Tamil Nadu, but my wife is Telugu. So దాన్ని ఇంప్రెస్ చేసుకొని కొంచెం తెలుగు లెర్న్ చేశాను. బట్ మాట్లాడటానికి కొంచెం డిఫికల్ట్.
Yeah. I'm very happy that you brought up Telugu lines here. This is definitely a surprise for me because from beginning I was like, he doesn't know Telugu. We are going to conduct this session in English and all. I was shouting in the stories and all.
ఇప్పుడు నాకు అంత బాగా తెలుగు రాలేదు, కొంచెం అర్థమవుతుంది.
సార్ ఈ వచ్చింది చాలు సార్ మాకు.
సరే, ట్రై చేస్తాము. అందరూ బ్యాడ్ కమెంట్స్ రాకూడదు కదా. తెలుగు మర్డర్ చేస్తున్నాను అని కమెంట్స్ వస్తుంది, దానికే కొంచెం నేను కంట్రోల్ చేస్తున్నాను.
అసలు ఒక్క కమెంట్ కూడా బ్యాడ్ గా రాదు. బికాస్ ఐ సీన్ ఆల్ యువర్ రీల్స్ సార్. మీ ప్రతి రీల్ నేను చూస్తున్నాను. లవ్ హౌ యూ బ్రింగ్ అప్ ది కంటెంట్. అంటే ఎంత హ్యూమర్ మీలో ఉంది. అసలు నేను ఆ హ్యూమర్ కి అయితే ఐఎమ్ అ బిగ్ ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ యూ. The way you get the complex things, simplify it with your humor and deliver it to the people, simply super.
అది అవశ్యం కదా. ఇప్పుడు వై అంటే మెంటల్ హెల్త్ అని ఆల్వేస్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ విత్ సమ్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ టాబు, ఎస్పెషలీ మన కంట్రీలో. మెంటల్ ఇల్నెస్ అంటే ఒక ఏం చెప్పాలి, అది untouchables, or they always associate these people as somebody who are not approachable.
Yeah.
So even if you have some stress, everybody is having stress kada. నాకు స్ట్రెస్ ఉంది, నీకు స్ట్రెస్ ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ లో ఉన్న ఆడియన్స్ కు స్ట్రెస్ ఉంది. బట్ దే వాంట్ టు బి సీన్ by a psychiatrist or a counselor in person. But nobody walks out of a psychiatrist and says that, see, నేను వెళ్ళి ఒక కౌన్సిలింగ్ తీసుకుంటాను, ఇప్పుడు బాగుంది. ఎవరు చెప్పరు అది. Nobody wants to say, because they always think, oh, if I go to a psychiatrist, other people will think that I'm a psycho. So he's a gone case. That is a very sad thing that is there in our country. But I just wanted to, make the mental illness thing itself little light-hearted, so that people will actually come for help.
యాక్చువల్లీ సార్ అది నాకు చాలా నచ్చిన ఒక ఫ్యాక్టర్. బికాస్ ఐ హ్యావ్ సీన్ మెనీ పీపుల్ సార్ మా దగ్గరికి ప్రాణాయామానికి దీనికి వచ్చినప్పుడు 99% ఆఫ్ ది టైమ్స్ పీపుల్ సే ఐ హ్యావ్ యాంగ్జైటీ ఇష్యూ, I want to, address my anxiety with yoga. I say it doesn't help. You have to see a psychiatry or a psychologist. Get few counselings at least, and then do the pranayama. This will help as a supporting factor, but this alone cannot help you deal with everything. So please go. Ante వాళ్ళు immediately they say, no, I cannot go. You feel like I have some mental or anything? You are asking me to go there? I say, no, that is not something. You go only if you have some issue.
బికాస్ ఆ పీపుల్ వాడికి ప్రాపర్ అవేర్నెస్ లేదు. అన్ని విషయాలకి ఒక ప్రీ ఆక్యుపేషన్ ఉంది. Instead of me going and then meeting a psychologist or a psychiatrist, it is better for me to go to a meditation center or yoga, because I'm very stressed, I'm very tense. So magically మన people expect చేస్తారు, యోగా చేస్తే మెంటల్ పీస్ వస్తుంది, మెడిటేషన్ చేస్తే మెంటల్ పీస్ ఉంది. అలాగే యువర్ హౌస్ ఇస్ బర్నింగ్, అప్పుడు బ్రీతింగ్ ఎక్సర్సైజెస్ చేసి ఏం ప్రయోజనం? First you need to go and then pour water, call the fire engine, make the situation better. Tarvata you can go for breathing exercises or some kind of coping skills. ఇదే నా మన కంట్రీలో ఇది ఒక బిగ్ ప్రాబ్లం.
ట్రూ. సో ఇండియాలో చాలా మందికి అవేర్నెస్ తగ్గుతుంది. కానీ ఒక పాజిటివ్ నోట్ ఏంటంటే సార్, దేర్ ఆర్ పీపుల్, అంటే మన తాతలు అట్లా టైంలో మనం చూస్తే పీపుల్ ఆర్ లైక్ ఇంకా ఒకరిని కలవాలి రిగార్డింగ్ టు మెంటల్ హెల్త్ అంటే పిచ్చే ఉంది, ట్యాగ్ లైన్ వేసేసేవారు. ఇప్పుడు దే ఆర్ మూవింగ్, కౌన్సిలింగ్స్ కి వెళ్తున్నారు, థెరపీకి వెళ్తున్నారు. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ పాజిటివ్ థింగ్. కానీ ఇది ఇంకా కొద్ది సెక్టార్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ లోనే ఉంది, అది ఇంకా మొత్తంగా రాలేదు. సో మన ప్రయత్నం టు బ్రింగ్ అవేర్నెస్ ఇన్ అట్లీస్ట్ లిటిల్ చంక్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ దట్ వీ కెన్. సో దట్ అట్లీస్ట్ కొంతమందికైనా వెళ్తుంది. ఇది ఓన్లీ నీకు ఎందుకు అంత స్ట్రెస్ ఉంటుంది? స్ట్రెస్ లేదు, ఏం లేదు, శుభ్రంగా తలకు నూనె రాసుకుని పడుకో, put some oil in your head and do the champy massage and sleep. That is enough. This is what we've been hearing a lot. But ఇప్పుడు ఆ నోషన్ తగ్గుతుంది, ఎందుకు స్ట్రెస్ వస్తుంది, అడ్రస్ చేద్దాము, ఓకే ఒక థెరపీకి వెళ్ళాలా అని అట్లీస్ట్ ది కమింగ్ జనరేషన్స్ ఆర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ దిస్ ఫ్యాక్ట్. ఐఎమ్ వెరీ వెరీ హ్యాపీ అబౌట్ దిస్. And also because of the people like you coming up and speaking the importance of seeking some help when necessary, and ఇలా అవేర్నెస్ జనరేట్ అవ్వడం వలన ఈ మార్పు అంతా వస్తుంది అనేది, దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐ పర్సనలీ స్ట్రాంగ్లీ బిలీవ్. సో డైవింగ్ స్ట్రైట్ ఇన్ టు ది టాపిక్ సార్, ఓవర్ థింకింగ్. సార్, I wouldn't deny, even I am a very big overthinker.
నేను కూడా ఇప్పుడు ఓవర్ థింక్ చేస్తాను. అయ్యో నాకు అంత బాగా తెలుగు రాలేదే, మేడం కంటిన్యూస్ గా తెలుగులో మాట్లాడుతున్నారే, నేను ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఇది క్వశ్చనా ఇలా ఇంట్రొడక్షనా అలాగా ఓవర్ థింక్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో we are not alone.
Yeah, so all of us overthink. So why is this overthinking happening so much for every little? We internally know that we are overthinking for a very little thing, but still we cannot be without overthinking. So how we have to deal with this problem?
See, biologically మనం అందరం, all Indians are anxious by birth, by nature. మీరు చెప్పండి, ఏదైనా ఒక్క మ్యారేజ్ జరుగుతుందా వితౌట్ టెన్షన్ మన కంట్రీలో? మ్యారేజ్ ఇస్ సపోజ్ టు బి ఎ గుడ్ థింగ్ కదా. Everybody is supposed to be happy. కదా. But on the day of marriage, before the pre-wedding or whatever it is, everybody will be tensed.
యా ట్రూ.
ఎందుకంటే అన్ని ప్రాపర్ గా జరగాలి. కరెక్టా? మై తెలుగు ఇస్ ఓకే,
యా యా
రైట్?
యా
ఎవ్రీథింగ్ హ్యాస్ టు గో ప్రాపర్లీ. నథింగ్ రాంగ్ షుడ్ హ్యాపెన్. This kind of preoccupation will be there in our entire population. If you go around the world, every geographic location has got one type of people. There'll be some common features, pertaining to that particular locality. Right? If you go to America, people will be very afraid. They will be, oh, what will this fellow come and then do to me? They'll most of the time be, ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది కదా, so they will always be worried. What is this fellow going to do to me? Will he come and take over? Before that, I should take over. All these things are common things that we see in an American population. Usually, when you go to China, people will be very dominant.
Yeah.
Right. Very approachable people we can see in Japan. In China also, you can see people who are approachable, but at the end of the day, they'll be little dominant. Likewise, Indians, we all are anxious by nature. So overthinking need not always be thought as a problem, because for years and years together, we are the only people who have learned to live with our anxiety. Correct. What is your basic education? Engineering finish chesko, అలాగా MBBS finish chesko. Right. This is there in every place in India, right? At least మన సౌత్ ఇండియాలో ఇది కామన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్. One professional degree కావాలి. They will be having good family business. But okay, engineering degree కావాలి, okay, MBBS degree కావాలి, MD degree కావాలి. This is safe bet. So that is because of our preoccupation and overthinking. What in case బిజినెస్ ఫెయిల్ అవుతుంది, నేనేం చేయాలి? ఒక బేసిక్ గ్యారంటీ కావాలి. దానికి కొంచెం కోపింగ్ అప్ మెకానిజమ్స్ మనమే ఫ్రేమ్ చేసాం, రైట్? అండ్ వీ విల్ ఆల్వేస్ బీ వర్కింగ్ టువర్డ్స్ దట్. సో ఎవ్రీ ఓవర్ థింకింగ్ నీడ్ నాట్ బి కన్సిడర్డ్ యాజ్ ప్రాబ్లమాటిక్ ఓవర్ థింకింగ్. If it kills your time, if it affects your day-to-day life, if it affects your relationship, then you have to put a stop or a pause. And then think, ఇది కావాలా నాకు? How much time I'm spending in this? I'm losing my peace of mind because of that. Okay, ఎగ్జామ్ వస్తుంది, దానికి ప్రిపేర్ చేయాలి, కొంచెం ఫియర్ ఉంది, ఓవర్ థింకింగ్ ఉంది. వాట్ ఇఫ్ ఐ ఫెయిల్, వాట్ ఇఫ్ ఐ డోంట్? బట్ ఐ ఆల్రెడీ రెడ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
Right.
If you have already prepared well, you should not be worried that you will fail. Correct. If you are worried that you will fail, these first rank people kada, the toppers uన్నారు కదా, ఎప్పుడే wherever you go in our country, this is the problem with toppers. They will say, oh, I'm going to fail. We wouldn't have opened the book only, or we would have prepared for some other test. So we will be there. Our life will be in fire. This fellow will come and then this girl or this fellow will come and say that, oh, I'm going to fail. Correct. This common thing, I'm pretty sure even in Andhra Pradesh it will be there. Those people are overthinkers. So normal people, we need not be worried about it. So you have to find out whether it is killing your time, it is affecting your relationship, it is making you feel very bad throughout the day. Then we have to stop. If not, little bit of overthinking is okay. It is only for keeping your life better. It has always worked for us. So we know how to handle that also, right?
Yeah, very well said. So కొంచెం వరకు ఓవర్ థింకింగ్ చేస్తే పర్వాలేదు, అది యాక్చువల్లీ మీ లైఫ్ లో ప్రోగ్రెస్ ని తీసుకురావడానికి ఓవర్ థింకింగ్ అయితే కీప్ ఇట్ ఇంటాక్ట్. బట్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సమ్ ఓవర్ థింకింగ్ zone that it is affecting your relationship or your work or your self help paranga effect chestunte, only then you have to keep it off pause, right sir? Perfect. So continuation of the overthinking concept, sir. Many a times we complain that we are always stressed. Stress is the major topic that we all talk. ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి స్ట్రెస్ ఉంది. ఓకే, కొంచెం స్ట్రెస్ లేకుండా లైఫ్ ఉండదు. Definitely we all will have stress. But what is the point that we have to understand this stress is actually getting more of me, that I have to think or do something about the stress that is happening to me? And a point, when?
Okay. See, when your sleep is getting affected because of your excessive preoccupation about your problems,
Okay.
that is the very first sign.
Hmm.
Your activities will become very less,
Hmm.
right? You will not have interest.
Hmm.
You say, every day I'll talk with my friends, every day I'll watch a movie, I go
Hmm.
for a tea with my friends, I sing or I play the football or whatever it is, whatever your
Hmm.
hobby is. Even when I do something that I like the most,
Hmm.
దాంట్లో కూడా ఇష్టం లేదు.
Hmm.
Most of the time I'm sitting and then thinking and worrying about all these things,
Hmm.
right? And most of the time నేను గిల్టీగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను ఫర్ నో రీజన్.
Hmm. Hmm.
అన్యూజువల్ అబ్నార్మల్ గిల్ట్ అది. సో
Hmm.
ఈ త్రీ సైన్స్ ఉందంటే then
Hmm.
you can take those things as first signs of warning.
Okay.
ఇది తర్వాత ఎలా ఇది ప్రోగ్రెస్ అవుతుంది అని అడిగితే, say you will be having most of your time handled only by these things, and
Hmm.
your mood will be sad or upset or irritable,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Irritability కూడా డిప్రెషన్ లో ఉంది,
Hmm.
right? Anger, irritability,
Hmm.
crying,
Hmm.
not eating, and
Hmm.
oversleeping. That is also a problem.
Hmm.
Chala people with PCOD, people with obesity, people with atypical depression, these people will be oversleeping.
Okay.
వాళ్ళు కుంభకర్ణ కాదు, వాళ్ళకి డిప్రెషన్ ఉంది, దానికే
Okay.
మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైం టైర్డ్ గా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారు,
Hmm.
నిద్రపోతారు. దే వోంట్ హ్యావ్ ది
Hmm.
ఎనర్జీ టు గెట్ అప్ ఫ్రమ్ ద బెడ్, దే వోంట్ హ్యావ్
Yeah.
ద మోటివేషన్ టు గెట్ అప్ ఫ్రమ్ ద బెడ్.
Yes.
So these are all the first few signs of somebody getting into stress.
Hmm.
So once these people get this, it is better to go and see a psychiatrist first. If it is
Hmm.
necessary, they will diagnose you. If there is an actual diagnosis, and then
Hmm.
they will be referring you to a psychologist or a therapist or a social worker, depending on the severity of the problem that you have got.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in continuation of this topic, sir, getting mood affected these days, at least for myself, what I've observed is, we simply scroll through social media, sir, and then one sad song comes in, and it says some line will be written in it, and immediately our mood gets like dull and dim. And again, then this Instagram is a scam. Again, it gets the another reel of the same context only because the algorithm works that way. Another reel comes of that manner. Again, another reel comes of that manner. 3, 4 reels, our mood suddenly gets down. So, is it really, this social media pressure is upon us that actually the stress has been chronically increased in this generation, or do you really feel like there are some other factors that are apart from social media that are actually affecting us?
No, social media definitely plays a lot of important role in your brain and how you perceive it.
Yeah.
Our brain, inside our brain, it will be naturally acting like Balakrishna Garu, right? No, I'm a
Yeah.
huge fan of whatever he does, right?
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
cannot see a man with so much of energy
Yeah. True.
on screen, right?
Uh,
But it the mobile phone provides that to you artificially without any effort from your side.
mm,
He's a man who is like that, who's built in like
mm,
that. He
mm,
uses all his charisma on screen to attract people.
yeah.
But the screen that you are seeing, no, the doom scrolling that you do, right,
Yeah.
takes away all the energy from you. That is
Yeah.
100% true. Say, for example, it is just the dopamine that your brain gets.
Mm,
Right? When you see a good reel, immediately you feel like it. Right?
yeah.
Okay, fine. There is a romantic reel. Immediately we'll imagine about our girlfriend. Or if there is a romantic reel, we went through a recent breakup, then you will get into a sad mood,
Yeah.
Angela kind of a mood there. Right? So all these things are very infectious in nature,
Yeah.
right? And
Mm.
cinema or social media, everything has always influenced our thought process and our feelings and emotion.
Mm.
ఇప్పుడు నుంచి ఒక 10 years, 20 years before, we used to
Mm.
go and see movies in a theater కదా.
Yes.
ఒక 3
Mm.
hours మూవీ ఉంటది. చూసి తర్వాత for about 2 to 3 hours after the movie we'll have that mood.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
ఇప్పుడు బాలకృష్ణ సార్ మూవీకి వెళ్ళిపోతారంటే కొంచెం హైపర్ గా ఉంటది,
Energy.
కరెక్ట్
Yeah.
గా. ఆ, తర్వాత పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు మూవీ చూస్తే కొంచెం పవర్ గా ఉంటది కదా. సో ఇదన్నీ
Yes.
మిక్స్డ్ ఎమోషన్స్ మనకు కూడా ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ అవుతుంది.
Mm. Mm.
బట్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ వెన్ ఇట్ హస్ షిఫ్టెడ్ టు అ మొబైల్ ఫోన్, you see
Mm.
something for 2 minutes, it's not interesting, immediately you swipe, and
Yeah.
then the next reel comes, right? It
Mm.
gives you some
Mm.
amount of dopamine. Then what happens?
Mm.
Next you will go.
Mm.
That
Mm.
will add on to it. After 10 reels, you will not know how much of dopamine is going up. After a point
Mm.
of time, what happens? There is no dopamine which is coming in because you have seen a lot of things
Mm.
and you have utilized all the dopamine that comes naturally to you. So what
Mm.
happens? You crave for dopamine. You go
Yeah.
and engage in some other activities.
Mm.
See, this is how dependence or addiction develops.
Got it.
It is not the need for you feeling better, but
Mm.
it is the emptiness that you get after you feel better
Yes.
that affects you.
Mm. Mm.
Sarina, after you feel better, you want to feel better continuously.
Mm.
But many people
Mm.
nowadays don't understand feeling better is a slow process.
Mm. Yes. True.
Proposing to somebody is made so easy today.
Yeah.
అమ్మాయి చూసాను, I'll just go and then say that see, I love you.
Mm.
I just text her.
Uh,
It's that easy, correct?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
about 5, 6 or 10 years back, that was not the
Mm.
process. You see somebody, you like somebody, you fall in love with them, you try to make friends with them, you try to
Mm.
find out that the other person also likes you.
Mm.
After that, with so much of struggle, with all the butterflies in your stomach and your ears full of tension, you will go and then propose with one card and one dairy milk and rose.
Yes.
Correct. That is, see, we sit and then smile at all these process because a good process takes time and it will
Yes.
last forever. Whether that girl
Mm.
has accepted your proposal or not, the
Mm.
process is something that you enjoy.
Mm.
But today that
Yes.
process is not there. That is why people are getting affected so easily.
Yes. Right. Right.
We should answer.
The way you said that feeling better is a process, that is actually really true. That many people are now like they're coming because we see this scenario in our regular day-to-day things, because we engage into pranayama and stuff. They're like, after one session only they want to feel better. After one session only they want 5 kilo weight loss. Like
2
everything
days I
has
should give medicines. Immediately it should become all right.
perfect. Yeah.
I tell them I don't have neem leaves. If I
Yeah.
have neem leaves, probably you can go to a temple, a religious place where may be able to do some wonders. I'm not a Doctor Strange here sitting and then trying to manipulate your. Many people think that we are Chandramukhi, Rajnikant, or Venkatesh or that, right? Many people think that the moment we see them, we'll be able to find out what they're saying, perceive them, and give them magically, we'll do like this and all, and then get into their mind and then change. It is not like that.
Yeah.
You come with problems for at least 1 month or 2 months or 6 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can the healing be done within a minute
Yes.
or few days?
Mm.
It will take at least 50 to 60 percentage of the time that you took to develop the illness for it to get better. For example, 3 months లో నాకు ఒక ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది. Over 3 months, I'm feeling very sad. Over 3 months, gradually, I've developed all these things. It will take at least a month or two for you to get better. If not, I just have to load you with medicines.
Yes.
But you won't be able to do anything. You will feel numb.
Mm.
You'll become like a ghost, right? Or a zombie,
Yeah.
right? That is exactly what people think that they are doing. Right. They
Yeah.
won't wait. Right.
And continuation of the same topic, sir. One day I observed myself. I'm talking about myself because this happens to everyone. I'm sure. One day I was in the parking lot. I was waiting for someone to come. There is no phone in my hand. It just took 2 minutes for them to climb down the stairs. I was so anxious for the 2 minutes and they're not coming, not coming. Like the patience level has come so low. Because of this instant things. We have habituated our brain for everything instant. We want something, it will be instant. We want to call someone, take up the phone, call. Previously, we used to, the patience was inbuiltly there because of everything being slow around us. Because now in this generation, everything has become so fast around us. Anything you need, it will be in seconds or minutes. So our patience has gradually come down is what I feel. This is what I felt that day. Literally waiting for someone for 2 minutes has become so struggle for me because there was no phone in my hand. If there was a phone, I would have been scrolling something, and 5 minutes or something it wouldn't make sense for me only. I wouldn't feel like it passed by 5 minutes or something. Just because there's no device in my hand, I felt that little bit of time to be so much of time, and I got irritated. So what is this? Is this real that all these things coming really quickly, instantaneously, has actually lowered our patience levels? Would you feel that my perception is right within this case?
You are definitely right. Everything has changed like that, not because of sophistication. It is mostly, if you see, for the past 5, 6 years, only
Hmm.
after the COVID lockdown, many people
Hmm.
have become restless.
Yeah.
There was a period of 8 months of lockdown where you were alone, where you were, with your screen, with you were left with your family to handle everything without being able to come out. But
Hmm.
many people took it in a wrong way.
Hmm.
You notice many people with infertility got pregnant during lockdown.
Hmm.
You know why?
Hmm.
They had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Precisely
Yeah.
the point. They had
Yeah.
nothing else to do. They had no worries. The
Yeah.
only worry is to stay alive
Yeah.
and then get out. So how
Hmm.
much time will I actually sit in the house and then think about me whether I'll die or not? First 15 days, 20 days, it was all like that.
Yeah.
After 15 days, 20 days, that became a routine. Then people
Yeah.
started gradually, building things. The moment
Hmm.
lockdown was taken off, we
Hmm.
started overcompensating for all the good times that we actually had for that 8 months.
Yeah.
We thought that, oh, we are being very less productive. That
Hmm.
was when people discovered something called as dalgona coffee.
Hmm.
Correct.
Okay.
So many new things came during COVID
Yeah.
out of nothing.
Yes.
Correct. So when
Yeah.
you sit and then do something, you can actually do better. But this guiltiness, no, this wanting to get out of this, we perceived in a wrong way, and then started overdoing a lot of things.
Hmm.
That overdoing things, fear of maybe another lockdown will come, or what
Hmm.
if everybody dies. All
Hmm.
these things had led to this short period of impatience.
Hmm.
I call this as a short period of impatience because it is not new for the world.
Hmm.
It has always been there. When plague was there, when previous lockdown was there, and demonetization was there, throughout the world, this has been a thing that is happening again and again and again. But what
Hmm.
we need to understand, it is something that is short-lived.
Hmm.
We will get out of it gradually. That is
Hmm.
exactly why a lot of people come for mental health help.
Hmm.
A lot of
Hmm.
people want to get better, and people are aware that they are impatient,
Yes.
and they find that to be problematic.
Hmm.
That, in fact, is a good thing. Now we are in a transition phase. Maybe in another 5 or 6 years, these things also will change, and we will get back to today. There is a lot of difficulty in the LPG gas and the fuel.
Yes.
So again, we are trying to get ourselves back into track. It's a
Hmm.
transition phase, I would say. There is nothing to
Hmm.
worry about it. We will get back into our own track.
Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Right. So, in continuation of the same topic, when talking about productivity, sir, many of the youngsters right now feel very much guilt inside when a day goes unproductive. This is the problem which I see in most of the people. Even I myself have that problem. If I'm not being productive that day, my guilt kills me for that day. So this is the same thing which I've been hearing in and around my friends or the people I associate with closely. So what is that one thing that is actually creating this buzz inside the head that you're not productive, hence you have done nothing, you are useless, and how to address this problem?
Okay. See, to answer this question, first we need to understand that what is our perception about this productivity.
Yes.
Every day I have to do something productive. What is that productive thing that you want to do?
Hmm.
I wake up in the morning, say good morning to my parents. I say
Hmm.
I love you to my wife. I send a
Hmm.
message. I
Hmm.
give a hug when I come out of
Hmm.
my house for my office,
Hmm.
right,
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
my college. My daughter and my wife, no, they'll have a fight that time. I will only hug daddy. You should only hug daddy. I will only kiss daddy. These kind of fights will be there on an everyday basis. If I don't do that, I find that something is missing.
Hmm.
I find I add that as a productivity quotient. So in a day,
Hmm.
I have to do something that makes
Hmm.
me happy about myself.
Hmm.
I see that as a productivity.
Hmm.
What is your productivity? I have to
Hmm.
complete my task. I have to make money. I have to make profits.
Hmm.
That alone does not define productivity.
Hmm.
As a person, am I productive? And I,
Hmm.
especially since you asked about the youngsters,
Yeah.
the one thing which is lacking in majority of the population is lack of self-love. They
Hmm.
don't love themselves,
Hmm.
right? They don't understand to differentiate between liking and loving.
Okay.
Your parents may not like what you're doing, does not mean that they don't love you. In a
Perfect.
day, you may not like everything that you do, but you
Hmm.
do enough things to like what you have done. You will start loving yourself more. That is
Hmm.
exactly what I see as productivity.
Hmm.
My day
Hmm.
today is fine. If I don't make enough money today, let me prepare my mind to be in a space which is guilt free, which is happy and hopeful for the next day, so that I can do much better than today.
Hmm.
The monetary benefits, the responses that you get alone are seen as productivity. Unfortunately,
Hmm. Hmm.
you don't do your work today, people are not going to kill you. I'm not
Yes.
asking you to procrastinate here,
Hmm.
but at least don't feel guilty that you were not productive.
Hmm.
You would have done a lot of other things which would have actually been progressive and productive. When you don't see
Hmm.
them, you will feel guilty. So your perception about your productivity has to change. If that changes, you will start loving yourself, liking whatever you do, and your day is going to be absolutely productive.
Perfect.
That is what I
Hmm.
would
Hmm.
say.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Or all
Agree.
misconceptions only bring you down.
Hmm.
Forgive yourself more,
Hmm.
because it is not an easy thing to forgive yourself. You have to
Yes.
overcome your guilt, because
Hmm.
many people know they take it in a concrete way. I say something,
Hmm.
they will exactly take it like that. Oh, does it mean that I can do a lot of mistakes and keep forgiving myself? Right? That is antisocial behavior. There is no remorse in that. Right?
Yeah.
I cannot sit and then keep committing mistakes and then say that no, no, let me forgive myself.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Right? That is different.
Hmm.
If you miss your goals on one day,
Hmm.
compensate on something else which will make you feel better.
Hmm.
That is more than enough for being productive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, and also in the continuation of this topic, I've seen many people stuck in certain patterns of thinking, and they don't even realize that it is a pattern happening with them, and it is not just they themselves are like that. It is a pattern happening to them. How should someone actually understand that there is a pattern happening with them, and they have to actually get out of those patterns for them to be better persons? How can they actually identify they are into the patterns, and how to deal with it once identified?
So how was your day today?
You
How was
asking me?
your day today? I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, it was perfect. Huh?
It was
It
perfect.
was very
How did
nice.
you
Now it
feel?
is very energetic with you.
With me, okay. Now you're feeling very energetic. I've become the
Yeah.
Balakrishna of Tamil Nadu.
Oh.
So you, okay. So now you're feeling little energetic. Before the program started, you would have felt a little anxious. It
Yeah.
should go well. Everything
Yeah.
should be fine. Morning when
Yeah.
you woke up, you would have felt little different. Oh, today I have all these things. Right? You
Hmm.
go through a series of emotions, right?
Hmm.
That is what makes you normal. But
Hmm.
for people who are having this stereotypic thought process going on or perceptions going on, the day is not going to have so much of roller coasters.
Hmm.
Your your feeling, your mood is going to be a constant state.
Hmm.
When I wake up itself, I am going to have some amount of a heaviness over my chest, which
Hmm.
I'll not be able to explain at all. I'm like
Hmm.
this. You will not be able to know why you are getting that. It is
Hmm.
because of the pattern that you are in.
Hmm.
That is what is preoccupying your mind to keep you always on the edge, to be always worried about that.
Hmm.
So when you don't have changes in your mood in a day,
Hmm.
right? When you do various things, it means
Hmm.
that you have already gotten into a pattern,
Understood.
right? So I think if you are feeling like that, think, make a note of what all you are thinking,
Hmm.
right? In mindfulness, they say
Hmm. Hmm.
journaling has to be done. A lot of these
Hmm.
kids are good with journaling.
Yeah.
Correct. So in the journaling, if you see, these are all the only things that I'm always thinking about it. That is the
Hmm.
simplest way for you to find out that you are in a pattern.
Yes.
Have everything in life.
Hmm.
Life should be like a ball. దాంట్లో ఒక పోర్షన్ లవ్ కావాలి, ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ కావాలి,
Huh.
తర్వాత వాట్ ఇస్ ప్రొఫెషనల్ లైఫ్ కావాలి, ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ కావాలి,
Yeah.
లాసెస్ కావాలి, సాడ్నెస్
Hmm.
కావాలి, బ్రేకప్స్ కావాలి. ఇదన్నీ
Hmm.
కదా ఆ బాల్ లో
Ah.
ఒక పార్ట్. Only
Ah.
then your life is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
If you're always working hard, if you're always be worried about it, if you're always being productive, your life is nothing, man.
Hmm.
Correct? It will be a very boring life.
Hmm.
నాకు ఆల్వేస్ ఒక
Yeah.
థాట్ ఉంది. ఐఎమ్ అ బిలీవర్ ఆఫ్ గాడ్ ఎనీవేస్. సో ఐ ఆల్వేస్ టెల్ టు మై పేషెంట్స్ అండ్ అదర్ పీపుల్ హూ ఐ సీ, రైట్,
Ah.
ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అందరికీ ఉంది.
Ah.
గాడ్ వుడ్ హావ్ గివెన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ టు ఆల్ ఆఫ్ us ఈక్వల్లీ.
Yeah.
కరెక్ట్. సో
Yeah.
గాడ్ ఏం చేశారంట, అక్కడి నుంచి చూసారంట.
Hmm.
Heaven నుంచి God will look down and see everybody's life, how they are handling. If you
Okay.
sit and then cry, whine, worry about everything that you're having,
Ah.
God will not be very interested in coming to you.
Ah. Ah.
If you're handling all these problems with a smile, trying to do
Ah.
your best, going
Hmm.
with your struggle in a positive way, God will be interested in your life and give more problems.
No.
That is what God
Okay.
is for now. But at the end
Ah.
of the day, He is going to give you a very good ending.
Yeah.
And the process also, anyways, I'm enjoying.
Hmm.
I'm seeing that as a task.
Yeah.
I don't see that as a problem.
Yeah.
So, కొంచెం mentality change కావాలి. These are all the signs to find out that whether you are in a pattern or not.
ఓకే. సో మీరు ప్యాటర్న్ లో ఉన్నారు అని అంటే మీరు డేలో డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎమోషన్స్ ని ఫీల్ అవ్వలేకపోవటం. లైక్ యూఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు ఫీల్ డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎమోషన్స్ ఆల్ త్రూఅవుట్ ది డే. యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఫీల్ డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎమోషన్, ఓన్లీ దెన్ యూ ఆర్ రైట్ ఇన్ యువర్ లెవెల్. రైట్ సార్?
Correct.
And another biggest sign is that waking up feels very heavy. లైక్ సంథింగ్ ఇస్ సిట్టింగ్ ఆన్ యువర్ చెస్ట్ సంథింగ్ అలాగా
అవును.
మీకు వేకింగ్ అప్ లో చాలా ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటుంది, లేవంగానే చాలా భారంగా అనిపిస్తుంది, గుండె భారంగా అనిపిస్తుంది.
అన్ఎక్స్ప్లెయినబుల్ భారం ఉంది.
యా,
ఏంటి ఇది? ఎందుకు ఇలాగా ఉంటది అని ఆ, ఆ, అర్థం అవట్లేదు. ఓకే, మై తెలుగు ఇస్ ఓకే ఆర్ వెరీ బ్యాడ్?
Super, sir. I felt like I felt like I have to keep doing the true translations and all. You know?
Okay.
But you are like, there's no necessity for me to convert anything only. You're saying it in a very
These are all
good.
the skills that I had to acquire to make my Telugu wife happy.
You see? Your wife is luckiest then.
I don't know. It should come from her. I should not be telling that. I'm pretty sure she'll be watching.
I'll just ask her.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. So, talking about the in continuation of this topic, sir. So, life ball la undali. You should feel many emotions, and it is a task that comes like Big Boss task laga oka task aithe inkoka task. Aa task ayipothe inkoka task. That is how life goes like. So you need not have to worry much about the task you're facing, and you should be actually happy in process of solving those tasks.
అవును, బిగ్ బాస్ లో అందరికి టాస్క్ వస్తుంది కంటిన్యూస్ గా. వాళ్ళందరూ టాస్క్ చేస్తారు కదా.
అవును,
దానికే
విన్నర్ ఎవరో తెలీదు.
అది పర్వాలేదు, ఒక్క విన్నరే కదా, బట్ అందరూ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తారు కదా.
అవును,
బట్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ బికమ్ ఫేమస్ రైట్ అట్ ది ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే. దేర్ ఇస్ నో వన్ విన్నర్. ఫస్ట్ డే ఎవరో ఎలిమినేట్ చేశారు, వాడు కూడా మన మెమరీలో ఉన్నారు కదా. సో we all will be there. Never think that you will be forgotten. This fear is there. FOMO, fear of missing, being missed out.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, if I fail, if I lose, I will be forgotten. Oh, you will never be forgotten. You will be remembered as the first person to get out of Big Boss.
Yeah.
That is still a memory.
Yeah.
Correct. So never lose hope.
Yeah, perfect. Very well said. So, yes, in the continuation of this topic, only breakups, whenever like a breakup happens, there are people who are like, get them some penches kuni, salva kapuni, that is like, it has become a norm that they have to feel bad, else they haven't actually loved that person to that extent. So, because it has become a norm that way, even the person who can actually become strong also feeling themselves to be weak. Subconsciously they're tuning themselves to get weak after a breakup. That is what I've, observed in many people. So, in your experience, did you find anyone with this breakup and all? How will you handle if someone has approached you with this breakup kind of sadness?
I'm a psychiatrist. I do that every day.
Yeah.
Every day, right from the time. And like I've had breakups. I've also gone through that. All these things I've seen. A breakup is one thing which I should give credit to the youngsters today. Even if there is a breakup, the number of suicide attempts has reduced. The number of rage bites that they take on the opponent is reduced. Physically harassing the person who is on the opposite side has significantly reduced. And they move on little quickly also. We should definitely give that credit to the youngsters today. Because they get into a relationship fast and they get out of that relationship fast. It is a little, it is like 2-minute Maggie for them.
Yeah.
Right. But after all these small mistakes, they get into one good relationship. If that relationship breaks, that is when they are actually losing it.
Yeah.
Right. So that we should definitely give it to the Gen Z guys. We are happy that you guys are perceiving it in a better way. But what I would like to say, many people think breakup is a very small thing which is overrated. But in psychiatry, there are stress scales. Right? What do you think has the maximum amount of stress caused?
Breakup?
Something else? Death of a spouse.
Losing. Yeah.
Death of a spouse has maximum rating. Right? Death of a relationship also comes little close to that. So your memories with that person dies.
Mm.
your hope with that person dies. That is why
Yes.
you are getting affected on the first hand,
Yeah.
right? But you need not take it on yourself. For a
Mm-hmm.
while, your routine is changed. Your thought
Mm.
process will be blocked by that. One
Mm.
thing that you should never do while you are in a breakup is to go and drink with your friends.
Mm.
Please avoid చేయండి. బికాస్
Ah.
మందుకి ఒక ప్రాపర్టీ ఉంది, యాజ్ అన్ ఒక క్వాలిటీ ఉంది, రైట్?
Mm.
వాట్ ఎవర్ మూడ్ యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్,
Mm. Mm.
mandu will worsen it or it will amplify
Oh,
it. That is why
okay.
when you go for a party in a happy mood, alcohol will
Mm.
make you more happy,
Mm.
right? And when you are sad, it is obviously going to make you more sad.
Mm.
It is not only mandu, it's maybe marijuana, which has become very common now. Any
Mm-hmm.
other, we are hearing about lot of drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the
Mm.
best thing, one thing that I would plead people not to do
Mm.
is to not to get into any drugs, especially when you're on a breakup.
Yeah.
Go and tell to your parents,
Mm.
cry, vent it out, go to your
Mm.
friends, good friends,
Yes.
polymbify. You go
Mm.
polymbify in the sense what you go and ruminate.
Mm.
You ruminate without drinking. That's
Mm.
fine. You are most of the time you need alcohol to go and cry. That is the
Mm.
problem. That is the culprit. You can cry even without alcohol, whether you're a boy or a girl.
Mm.
In 2026, there are a lot of people who are supporting men to cry. Please cry. Why are you
Yeah.
not crying?
Yeah.
I've made a couple of videos. I've seen people coming and sitting and then crying. Sir, I just want to sit with you, cry for some time. Why don't you go and cry with your parent?
Mm.
The first response that you're going to get probably even in Andhra Pradesh or Tamil Nadu is one slap. ఏం చెప్తున్నావు
Perfect.
అమ్మాయిలు అలా ఫట్ దేర్ గోయింగ్ అబ్బాయిలు ఫట్ బట్ దట్స్
Yeah.
ఫైన్ ఐమ్ టెలింగ్ దట్ స్లాప్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు మేక్ యూ క్రై లిటిల్ మోర్
Yeah.
అట్ ది ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది డే యువర్ అమ్మ అండ్ నాన్న ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు సే పర్వాలేదు నాన్న చూసుకుంటాం
Mm.
కరెక్ట్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు సే యువర్ సిస్టర్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు సే or whoever you
Mm.
trust is going to say the
Mm.
same thing. They are going to reassure you
Mm.
and leave the mentality of developing hatred towards somebody that you loved and had a breakup with.
Yes.
In my
100%
experience,
this
I
one.
would say, as a person, I am like that. Even before becoming a psychiatrist, I do not understand the concept of you hating your ex.
Yes.
Right? You can never hate somebody that you loved once. You
Yes.
will just fall out of loving them. Both are different. You
Mm.
will fall out of loving them. You
Mm.
won't continue loving them.
Mm.
Right? You cannot hate a person that you have loved. If you
Mm.
can actually hate a person that you have loved, it means that you have never loved that person.
Never.
How can you go and say something bad about your ex?
Mm.
Before this breakup, you thought that particular person was your life.
Mm.
If that is happening, you should be happy that you didn't, get married to that person.
Mm.
That person should also be very happy. They did break
Mm.
up with somebody like you.
Mm.
And I'm not telling you're a bad person just because you feel bad. You're not okay with your lover. You will have somebody in your life.
Yeah.
That person will come and then make you. Bad people are there. The bad people will be good couple, right? In
Okay.
their own way,
Yeah.
right? As long as a couple you don't have a problem with each other, fine. A girl
Mm.
doesn't dress like the way you want. The boy doesn't shave his beard or keep his
Mm-hmm.
beard or stop talking or going out with his friends. They may not be the people for you. Don't hate
Mm-hmm.
them. You liked
Mm.
them, and then you
Mm.
wanted. See, I'll stop with one small quote. Okay, you want the loved one that you are your lover to be happy. That is
Mm.
there in every relationship. But the problem comes, you want them to be happy the way you want them to be happy. You want them to be happy, that's fine. That is common
Mm.
thing. but you want them to be happy the way I want them to be happy. These are all the
Mm.
things that I want you to be happy with. Why are you not happy with that? You cannot ask that question, no.
Mm-hmm.
If that question is coming, just move on.
Mm.
It's not working.
Yes.
Why have you become very serious?
No, I'm just listening to you.
Okay.
Yeah. So continuation, a very interesting point we have come for. That is, if that is not happening, that person is not for you. So psychologically, how can someone decide that a person is right fit for me?
Take time in falling
Mm.
into relationship. Get to know that person.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Simple, I'll tell you. This
Mm.
concept is very new to a lot of people. You're with somebody in a relationship, right?
Mm.
In their absence, you should grow. You
Yeah.
should never feel insecure. You should never have the urge to lie to them, if not for
Mm.
surprising them with
Mm.
something. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Fights will be there, but that will not lead to distance.
Mm.
You can be yourself unapologetically with that one person
Mm.
and still be comfortable and
Mm.
guilt free because the other person values you as a person and you also feel extremely comfortable with that person. These are all
Mm.
the simple things that any good relationship reflects.
Yeah.
Right? When you fight with somebody, the intention only should be highlighted.
Yes. Yes.
Why did this fight start?
Mm.
So I just want to resolve this fight or this problem that I'm having with you, your behavior. Don't focus
Mm-hmm.
on their behavior. Why
Mm-hmm.
did they behave like that? If you see that aspect, you will be able to love your partner in a much different way, in a
Mm-hmm.
very welcoming way.
Mm.
You do not interest, you cannot expect another human being to be like a Xerox copy, like how you have typed in. They are not
Mm.
Gemini A or ChatGPT generated,
Yeah.
right? They are actual human
Mm.
beings. They have emotions.
Mm.
Try to understand what they are going through.
Mm-hmm.
And the most important thing, respect what they want.
Mm.
These are choices that people make.
Yes.
If you learn to respect a partner's choice, you
Mm.
will not only find that person to be the best spouse, you will also become a good couple.
Mm.
So there are actually no points to say this is the ideal couple. Maybe there are
Mm.
in the new premarital counseling techniques, you can assess your personality type
Mm.
and then see if you are matching with the other person.
Mm.
Scientifically, this is the only thing. I am of this personality, you are of the opposite personality. Opposites
Mm.
attract each other is one stupid thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? That doesn't apply anymore.
Yeah.
Beyond that, there is something called as love, which I believe in.
Mm.
With all the differences, if you are able to love your person, that then you have to be a person who is willingly accepting all the flaws of your partner and
Mm.
surrendering to your partner, and the partner also accepts your flaws.
Mm-hmm.
That is where this magical love thing comes inside. If not, you can
Mm.
do some personality assessment. If I'm an
Yes.
anxious person, the opposite person is going to be a narcissistic person. How can you uh, think that these people are going to be together,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if I'm a very say histrionic person,
Mm.
and if my partner is going to be a paranoid person,
Mm.
normally itself they'll be afraid of everything. If I'm already histrionic, everything is going to alarm them, right?
Yeah.
So these are all scientific things that you can sit and then work it out.
Mm.
Beyond that, if you like somebody, then work out your personalities change. Personality
Mm-hmm.
disorders are something that is difficult to change or will require treatment. But personality traits are not something that you cannot change at all.
Mm.
With effort, you can definitely change,
Yeah.
right? With
Yeah.
aging, that will happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That should answer it. It became very serious, huh? No?
Yeah, no, I'm just interestingly listening to your point. You're saying so valid things. So yeah. So talking about the same thing, sir. Many people, whenever we see, they get into a relationship expecting or hoping that the other person will change, or the other person will eventually understand what they're actually trying to make a point, and then change. So, what is that one extent that a girl or a boy should hope that the other person will be changing? As you have already said that personality traits are different to problems, personality problems. So, how can some normal person like us, like me, or some other girl or some other boy, can understand that certain behavior can be changed and certain cannot be? So, what is
Same.
that one differentiating thing?
Uh, See, if I'm a narcissistic person
Mm.
or an antisocial person,
Mm-hmm.
I will not change anything for you, right? So
Mm.
you can always find out that this person is always loving himself too much than anybody else.
Ah.
Arjun Reddy Garu,
Mm.
he's portrayed to be a narcissistic thing, no?
Mm.
That movie,
Mm.
he was shown to be a hero, but he's a
Mm.
narcissistic personality in that movie. How
Mhm.
much that girl has to go through so much of struggles to get this
Mhm.
person. Is it
Mhm.
worth it is something that she has to decide,
Mhm.
right? Another one movie of uh, Rashmika's movie, no, recently came.
Girlfriend.
Boyfriend కదా girlfriend, sorry, girlfriend. Boyfriend
Yeah.
was the villain, no? దాంట్లో కూడా
Mm.
వెరీ డామినెంట్ fellow, no? That fellow is. So these
Yeah.
kind of people are not going to change for you.
Mm.
In movies, they take some cinematic liberty, somehow wonders happen. But people
Mm.
with so much of attitude are going to take a lot of time unless and until it hits them. Whatever I do
Mm.
is wrong. I'm not going to change. And only if I
Mm.
change, things are going to get better for me. Right? There is no point in sitting and investing all your time and energy in those kind of people. Give them
Mm.
chances. Give them
Mm.
chances. Nobody is asking you not. I like somebody, so let me give some chances to them. Right?
Mm.
You give a time frame to them. So usually
Mm.
what they say, 1 to 1.5 years of any relationship is more than enough to decide. Since you ask for
Yes.
a time frame, 1 to 1.5 years, you have given up everything, you have tried your level best for the other person to change, in spite of all your efforts genuinely being
Mm.
taken. There is no response for majority of the things that you had asked for.
Mm.
Genuine things that I'm telling. Then you can definitely take a call and then say bye bye. Khatam. Like that you can say.
Goodbye.
They say, no, I think Avinash sir also has joined. Thank you so much, sir. I
Yeah.
would like to thank you also because through you only this whole thing has happened.
Yes.
Saw his interview. After that, we became friends, and then we are doing this interview today. Next week, again, sir
Yes.
and I we'll be planning our shoot. Hopefully,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. You both are having a shoot now, ne?
No, no, not today. Next
Uh,
week probably. సార్ ఇప్పుడు
yeah. Okay.
సాటర్డే అయింది కదా సార్ ఇక్కడ లేదు కంచిలో లేదు
Oh. Okay.
సో హీస్ విత్ హిస్ ఫ్యామిలీ
Mhm.
sir is going to kill me for telling all his personal things like that. Okay, so I think you can coming back to the topic.
Yeah.
So you just see what kind of a person that person is, how much you are giving. That is an individualized scenario. You cannot
Mm.
take a general opinion and apply it. One thing,
Mm.
if you ask me, you take 1 to 1.5 years
Yeah.
of good effort. In spite of that, the person doesn't change. Bro, it is not your problem.
Yes.
Problem is that bro or girl.
Yes.
You just have to
So,
drop it at the right time.
yes. Continuation of the same topic, sir. How can someone identify themselves that they are narcissists? And how can someone, you know, uh, address that they are narcissist and address that problem, become a better person? How can that happen, in fact?
Whatever I say
Ah.
should be the only truth, only
Okay.
possibility, only
Hmm.
right thing. If I have
Hmm.
this concept, I am narcissistic basically. I prioritize myself. I cannot stand the people, trying to oppose me, even if it is genuine. This is aqua, right? What is this color? I'm
Aqua.
asking you. Aqua. If you say blue, I'll say no, it is not blue.
Oh.
Blue is
Okay.
also an answer, no? You can
Yeah.
call it a sky blue, it is mild blue, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I say no, aqua. Are you a fool? I'm narcissistic. I put
Okay.
myself over everybody. What I feel is the only thing that matters to me because I love myself too much. I cannot stand rejection. It has to, I will be dominating. I will take what that is rightfully mine, even when it is not. నాది కాదు పర్వాలేదు I will do it. I will manipulate. But that manipulation will be there in more of antisocial people. Narcissistic people, they'll be very straight. This is what it is.
No, they're straight. Narcissists are not manipulative.
They can be manipulative, but towards the end of their, lifetime. Because what happens for a long time, they would have been narcissistic. You would have seen a lot of people, father, Nana Usnaru, Gamunundu, Nana Kiti Nachledu, so say kudu. A lot of mothers would have told, no, your grandmother
Yeah.
or somebody,
Yeah.
Tata Karti, Adi Nachledamma, Ada Chay kudu. Why
Yeah.
you should not do? You should not make sound when father enters the house. Children are there, they are bound to make sound. I don't like sound. How can you, being a child, create sound and then irritate me? That is narcissistic. That is a bad behavior which need not be tolerated. These are all the things that you can say that the person is narcissistic in nature. Antisocial people will be doing, they'll be like very nice people. Antisocial people can fool you in a jiffy. They will make you believe. At the end of the day, by the time you get stabbed,
No.
you will have no idea. Okay, this person, நீயாடா என்ன கொலை பண்ண பார்த்தேன்னு there is one Vadivel joke.
Yeah.
You were the only one who was trying to kill me, Aral. We'll be seeing it like Kattappa.
Yeah.
So Bahubali, he never imagined Kattappa at that place. No? Of course,
Yeah.
Kattappa is not antisocial,
Yeah.
right? He's OCPD. He has to listen to everything Rajamata says or the king says.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Towards the end, he doesn't do that. Right? To Mahindra Bahubali, he does that. Right? What is the son's name?
I don't know.
Veere Teligada.
I don't watch much of movie. I guess he's Chinna Bahubali. Let's keep it to Chinna Bahubali.
Okay,
said the
Chinna Bahubali, he doesn't go and then kill. When Nasser goes and asks him to go and then kill that fellow, second time when he says no, but there is a hidden thing, and the second time that fellow has become the king already. Even then, he is bound to listen, to stick on to his principles. He can never do something which is against, in spite of knowing that something is wrong. So that is where OCPD people come.
Okay.
I have to do like this. Everything has to be in this way. Usually they'll go 10 minutes before. Problem comes, what if they are late? Right? If they don't do that, what happens? They'll feel very upset. And in our country, we will always say somebody arranges clothes in one particular way, keeps their room clean. That child is one heaven, God-given child for any mother in India. You make your wardrobe one day, no. I'm pretty sure your mother, my mother will be, either they will be flabbergasted or they will be shocked. Are you all right? They will come and ask. If you make your closet, you arrange your things on one particular day, no. They'll say, what the fever, Amma? Like that they will ask.
Yeah.
So when somebody is having OCPD in childhood itself, many people will not identify that.
Okay.
So they will think they are perfect. But they have to be perfect. One day if they miss the routine, they'll have so much of anxiety. So they'll keep on be doing that. Likewise, different personalities will have different qualities.
Yeah.
There is no one personality which is 100% good. There is no one personality which is 100% bad.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
A bit of everything.
Perfect. Yeah. So, when we talk about manipulation, there is a thin line in between diplomacy and manipulation. Many people confuse themselves. I'm talking about this because we have to understand about our own personalities, what I believe. Because we are responsible for ourselves. We have to understand our personality. Everyone will have flaws. I have flaws. Everyone will have flaws. We have to understand ourselves better, identify the problem that we are having, and we have to work on it for betterment, for better tomorrow or something. So if one person has to identify themselves within between, whether I'm being diplomatic or is there is a thin line that is crossing and I'm being manipulated.
Okay.
So what is that thin line that person has to check with?
Okay. So there is a situation. I know that something wrong might happen. I don't want to be a part of it. That is where I take the diplomatic stand. Okay. I know you're already in a confused state. When you do something wrong, there is an advantage for me that you are doing something wrong, which I can take advantage of and I get some benefits. That is manipulation.
Perfectly said, yes. Understood.
Right? So the intention is a secondary gain and that person is manipulating you into doing something. That is definitely manipulation and that comes under antisocial or borderline trait. They will, and borderline is something that we need to discuss. Majority of the people are having this borderline trait now. All those things are perceived. That is not something that is there inside. They are getting inspired by a lot of people and then becoming borderline.
Okay.
Right. So in these things, manipulations play a major role. I'm an anxious, avoidant person. Maybe I have a small thing that if you fail, it might be of advantage to me, but I don't want to hurt you. So they'll say, you do this, but you think once, no. You put that extra one word because tomorrow you're not going to come and say. అలా చేస్తే నేను అప్పుడే చెప్పాను కదా దానికే అది నీ చాయిస్ కదా సరే పర్వాలేదు లైక్ దట్ దే విల్ కమ్ అండ్ సే దట్ ఇస్ డిప్లొమసీ.
Okay.
Yeah.
They want the advantage, but they don't want to put themselves in the front line.
And their intention is not to get the advantage.
Oh, okay.
In case of diplomacy, it's not like they definitely want the advantage. If it happens, fine. If it doesn't happen, also fine. But I don't want to be blamed. And they'll try to. They're okay people.
Yeah.
Diplomatic people are like okay. They are little harmless only. And compared to this end, those people are better.
Okay. Now, what are borderline people?
Borderline people, basically, excessive self-love will also be a concept. Right? They'll have this chronic feeling of emptiness inside them. Whatever they do, they will not be happy. And that happiness is going to be there for a very short time.
Okay.
Right? Have you seen this Tamil movie called as Vallavan?
Okay.
Rima Sen. If you get a chance, you go and then see that movie.
Okay.
Right? In that, Rima Sen's role will be there. Right? That is very characteristic of a borderline person. It will be very close to narcissistic people, but borderline law, they will either you be very friendly, do everything for you, or they will totally cut down.
Okay.
It's all or none phenomenon. Vacha kudumi adicha motta kind of things. Right. What is that in Telugu? I don't know. Vacha kudumi adicha motta.
పాము చావదు కర్ర విరగదు.
Alaga. Right. So if they want something, they will do everything. They will love bomb you with everything. They'll go and then, they'll do everything to, please you, to make them love you. The moment you actually start loving them, they lose interest. నాకు నువ్వు వద్దు.
This is hypocrisy, sir. What is borderline?
No, the hypocrisy is different. She wants, or he or she wants to, mm, they like being loved. But the moment they get that, they lose interest in that.
Similar.
They'll start distancing themselves. They'll move on to the next person very easily without any remorse.
Okay.
This is there in friendship, in relationship, or anything. There'll also be micro-psychotic episodes. Psychosis is basically out of reality events. 3 మూవీలో ధనుష్ ఉన్నారు కదా, దాంట్లో క్లైమాక్స్ లో చిన్న పాపాయి ఉంటుంది సైడ్ లో అని హాలిసినేషన్స్ ఉంది కదా. బ్రహ్మానందం గారు చెప్తున్నారు కదా, ఫస్ట్ స్టేజ్ ఆఫ్ హాలిసినేషన్, సెకండ్ స్టేజ్ ఆఫ్ హాలిసినేషన్. అలాగా ఏంటి మూవీ అది, ఆర్య 2 లో. ఐఎమ్ అ ఫ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ అల్లు అర్జున్ ఎనీవేస్, రిజిస్టరింగ్ దట్. తమిళ్లో అజిత్ కుమార్, అక్కడ అల్లు అర్జున్, రైట్. సో హాలుసినేషన్స్ విల్ బి దేర్, ఉంటాయి. తర్వాత డెల్యూషన్స్ ఉంటాయి, సస్పిషియస్నెస్. డెల్యూషన్స్ అంటే బిలీఫ్, ఫాల్స్ బిలీఫ్. నా స్పౌస్ నాకు ట్రూగా లేదు, నా హస్బెండ్ వైఫ్ ఎవరు చీట్ చేశారు, అది బాగా ఉంటది. వాళ్ళకి సస్పిషన్ ఉంటుంది, అందరూ నా గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు, ఏదో రాంగ్ గా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు, అందరూ నా గురించి ఏదో ఫన్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలాగా బిలీఫ్స్, ఫాల్స్ బిలీఫ్స్ ఉంటది, అది డెల్యూషన్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ యాక్చువల్లీ హియర్ దెమ్ టాకింగ్ or see images, those things are called as hallucinations. They are false perceptions, right? Back side లో ఏదో వాటర్ బాటిల్ ఉంది కదా మీ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ లో?
లేదు సార్.
లేదు కదా, అక్కడ ఉంది బ్లూ కలర్ లో ఒక బాటిల్. ఇది హాలుసినేషన్. సరేనా, ఇది హాలుసినేషన్, రైట్? ఇది వాటర్ బాటిల్, ఇది వాటర్ బాటిల్ కాదు, ఇది స్నేక్. ఇది హాలుసినేషన్ కాదు. ఇక్కడ ఒకటి ఉంది కదా వాటర్ బాటిల్, ఇది నాకు వాటర్ బాటిల్ కాదు, ఇది స్నేక్ అని నేను అనుకుంటాను. ఐ బిలీవ్ దట్ దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ అన్ వాటర్ బాటిల్, దిస్ ఇస్ అ స్నేక్ దట్ యు హావ్ సెంట్ టు కిల్ మీ. కరెక్టా? సో మై బిలీఫ్ ఇస్ దట్ ఐ విల్ నాట్ డ్రింక్ వాటర్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ బికాస్ యు హావ్ పాయిజన్డ్ ఇట్. ఇది డెల్యూషన్. There was no water bottle behind you, but I said that I can see that water bottle. Adi hallucination. Ide difference. So small episodes of hallucinations and delusions will be there for these people. Micropsychotic episodes ani ide. They'll have circulating around whatever thought process they are having at that time. Na boyfriend naku true ledu, నా ఫ్రెండ్స్ నాకు ట్రూవా లేదు, నా గురించి ఏదో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు, చీట్ చేస్తారు అని, ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫీలింగ్స్ విల్ బి దేర్ ఫర్ దెమ్. అండ్ దే విల్ స్ట్రాంగ్లీ బిలీవ్ దట్ ఇస్ ట్రూ ఆల్సో. అండ్ దే విల్ హియర్ దేర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ వాయిసెస్ వెన్ దే ఆర్ నాట్ అరౌండ్. అది హాలుసినేషన్స్. ఇది బిలీఫ్, రాంగ్ బిలీఫ్. సో దీస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎపిసోడ్స్ విల్ బి దేర్ ఫర్ అ పర్సన్ హూ ఇస్ హావింగ్ borderline personality. Not mandatory for everybody. But when they're very stressed, they can have this.
Okay.
ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి, బార్డర్లైన్ పర్సనాలిటీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా?
చాలా
చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా. ఇప్పుడు ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే, మెనీ పీపుల్ థింక్ దట్ దే ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ బార్డర్లైన్ when they are actually not. They are getting influenced by these things. They will appear to be borderline. అని నాకు కావాలి, అని నాకు కావాలి. You would have seen a lot of people, no, youngsters especially. They will be worrying only about them.
Yeah.
How I feel. Oh, this friend, no, she didn't talk to me today. Why she didn't talk? You can go and ask her. So you didn't talk to me, you hurt my feelings. Tuck, 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 you will put WhatsApp status and Insta stories. like them coming and then backstabbing you. Ever, I had a bad day today. I didn't feel like talking. Simple as that. But my friend who is having borderline, she thinks that, oh, I've abandoned. I've abandoned. This person has abandoned me completely. That insecurity will be in the peak. Then they'll compensate too much. And then they will cut down everything.
Yes,
So this
yes.
kind of roller coaster will be there in their routine. క్యారీ మూవీకి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు కదా ఇప్పుడు.
అసలు ఎన్ని పర్సనాలిటీస్ వింటుంటే ఓ మై గాడ్ ఇంతలా
ఎవరో ఫ్రెండ్ ఇమాజిన్ చేస్తారు కదా ఇప్పుడు. ఎవరది?
ఏంటి సార్?
ఇప్పుడు లాట్ ఆఫ్ పర్సనాలిటీస్ మనం చెప్తాను కదా. You would have thought about that one friend who was having this.
Definitely every gang will have this.
You will have that. Okay, you can ask the audience to comment that person's name in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. If anyone have seen any kind of this personality, please comment. And he's talking this interesting topic only, borderline personality, the disorders and all. Trauma is another thing that people are taking it as a very general word. Is that as general word as it is, or is there any problem that trauma? What is trauma?
See, everything is not trauma. Everything you feel is different from everything that you experience. Many people think how they feel about an incident itself is trauma. There has to be an emotional turmoil or a grave incident that has happened, which is a huge loss for them, psychologically, physically, or mentally.
Yes.
That is what qualifies to be a trauma. Somebody was molested, that becomes a trauma.
Yes.
Right? Somebody went through a very hard parenting. The parents were very abusive. That is a trauma. I loved my grandmother. She passed away in a very sudden situation. Yesterday we were talking. 1 hour later she died. That is a trauma. Right? Your friend not talking to you today morning. Your boyfriend posting some photograph with some other good friend of his. Going to a movie without you. Cannot be taken as trauma. Right? It has to cause a significant amount of impairment in your livelihood.
Yes.
It should shatter your life and make it upside down. You will be extremely afraid of even hearing something even remotely relating to that incident. That is what you call as trauma. Not while you're having a conversation, you get snubbed by a friend. If a friend doesn't snub you, he or she is not a friend of yours. If a friend doesn't hurt you, or roast you, you cannot call that person as a bestie. They don't qualify. They will know the most vulnerable phase that you have gone through and find something to make fun of you in that space.
Yes.
Only with the confidence that macha nenu untana. I will be there. So I will roast you. Best friends are the only people who will roast you when you are in good times and bad times.
Yes.
That is exactly why you call them best friends. Correct. So a trauma is something your best friend will very well know about. If you do not know what a trauma, whether you're actually going through a trauma or not, ask your best friend who knows your A to Z. Right? Then you will know. If you take everything to be trauma, people are making fun of my appearance, that is not trauma. Let them say, if I say that I don't like Aishwarya Rai, does it mean that she doesn't look good? Right? People around, they will say whatever they want.
Yeah.
How do I see myself? That is what that matters.
Hmm.
How I present myself. Am I happy with myself? That is more than enough. So if you keep giving the power of control to everybody else and everything that you feel, that is when your life will be traumatized without
Yes.
actual trauma,
Yes.
right? So it has to change your life, your thought process. Everything
Hmm.
will change. You go and then talk to a person who had actually survived a trauma.
Hmm.
Then you will understand what exactly a trauma means.
Yes.
So that should be.
Understood. Yeah. So continuation of the same personality traits. Introvert is another personality trait. Many
Mhm.
people say like I'm an introvert, I'm an extrovert, and a few people are in between to the introvert and extrovert. Like to the people who are comfortable with, they are extroverted, and to the people who are not, they're introverted. And I guess that is the normal phenomena one could ever behave. So, what is introvertism, and is introvertism is a problem, or if it is a problem, how can someone address it?
As an introvert, to some is not a problem nowadays because they
Hmm.
enjoy themselves much more than a
Hmm.
company. But
Okay.
introverts usually will have the inhibition to go and then communicate with another person.
Hmm.
If it is out of fear, what will that person say?
Hmm.
Oh, if I go and say something, called na kindle chesara, or whether they will make fun of me. All
Hmm.
these unnecessary fear, or
Hmm.
they usually will be having some kind of a small incident in their past.
Hmm.
They would have got embarrassed, they would have got bullied or something like that. Then they would have started following a pattern.
Hmm.
Real introvert is not somebody who is going to be dysfunctional.
Hmm.
Just that they don't enjoy many people's company.
Yeah.
They'll not be very comfortable with a lot of people around. That is
Yeah.
being introvert, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
But many people, confuse this traumatic people who are avoiding on purpose. See, I was bullied. That was a huge trauma for me. So I avoid everybody. And I will go and then call myself to be an introvert if people come and say, I'm
Hmm.
actually worried about other people making fun of me.
Hmm.
So that makes me an anxious, avoidant person and not an introvert,
Understood.
right? An extrovert is somebody who enjoys company,
Hmm.
expresses themselves.
Hmm.
They will make friends very easily. You go and talk to an extrovert, you will become a friend of that person very easily.
Hmm.
In fact, you'll actually find that person to be amazing and very adorable.
Hmm.
Their life itself will be like that. Too many people will be there. They won't have time for everybody,
Hmm.
but they'll always be having a lot of help from everybody.
Yes.
So this is the basic difference between an introvert and extrovert. These two
Hmm.
things are not problematic ones.
Okay.
They don't come under the diagnosis or a
Got it.
disorder. They're not
These are just the
diagnosable disorders.
personalities. Yeah.
Just that this person is, if anxious avoidant personality is a personality.
Yes.
Introvert is not a personality.
Okay.
That is
So
a
there is a
choice.
difference in between introvert and anxious avoidant person. So to keep
Yes.
it simple in Telugu, introvert అంటే మీరు వేరే జనాల కంపెనీ కంటే కూడా మీ కంపెనీని మీరు ఎక్కువగా ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. అండ్ యూ లైక్ బీయింగ్ అలోన్, బీయింగ్ విత్ యువర్ ఓన్ సెల్ఫ్. దట్ ఈస్ ఇంట్రోవర్టిజం. And if you are someone who is avoidant because you are bullied, మిమ్మల్ని ఎవరో ఏడిపించారు, మిమ్మల్ని ఎవరో ఆకతాయితనంగా మీరు బాగా ఎంబారిజ్ అయ్యేలాగా మిమ్మల్ని ఒక సిచ్యువేషన్ లో చిన్నతనంలో గాని పెద్దయ్యాక గాని పెట్టారు. సో ఆ సిచ్యువేషన్ మళ్ళీ వస్తుందేమో అన్న భయంతో మీరు జనాల్లోకి వెళ్ళకపోతే దట్ ఈస్ అవాయిడెంట్ బిహేవియర్. దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఇంట్రోవర్టిజం, రైట్ సార్?
అలాగే.
అలాగే. వెరీ గుడ్. ఎస్. సో టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ఇన్ కంటిన్యూషన్ విత్ ది పర్సనాలిటీ ట్రేట్స్, పిల్లల్లో, చిన్న పిల్లల్లో పర్సనాలిటీ ట్రేట్స్ ని ఎర్లీగా డిటెక్ట్ చేయడం ఇలాగా, హౌ కెన్ సమ్వన్ డిజార్డర్స్, సారీ నాట్ పర్సనాలిటీ ట్రేట్స్, చిన్న పిల్లల్లో పర్సనాలిటీ డిజార్డర్స్ ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయడం ఎలాగా పేరెంట్స్? And how should be the approach be after identification?
Okay. So see, there is nothing called as personality disorder or personality trait when it comes to a child. Till you're 18, you don't develop a complete personality. After 21, 18 to 21, that time only you develop into one kind of a personality. Before that, we call it as temperament.
Okay.
A person's temperament, whether it is difficult or very easy.
Mm.
See, if you say, పిల్లలు చిన్న పిల్లలు நிறைய అబద్ధం చెప్తున్నారు, దే విల్ లై, స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళిపోదా, వాట్ ట్రూయెన్సీ
స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళకూడదని అబద్ధాలు చెప్తున్నారు,
వెళ్ళకూడదని అబద్ధం చెప్తున్నారు, రైట్, స్టీల్ చేశారు, రైట్, they will be a little, these are all the traits that you can see with a problematic evolving child, right? Animals దగ్గర కొంచెం క్రూవల్ గా ఉన్నారు, క్యాట్స్, డాగ్స్ కళ్ళు పెట్టి, రైట్, అండ్ they will very frequently be hanging out with people who are much elder to them, or much younger than them. They will be having a lot of temper tantrums, right? So or these are all traits which you see as problematic traits. Everybody will have the same thing. Acceptance is the time delay. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're back again. Yes, sir.
Is it fine?
Yeah.
Where did you leave? All these things are clues that your child is not all right.
Yes.
Okay. Or on the other hand, somebody is developing a depressive personality. They will not be talking to anyone. They'll be in their own way. They'll not have a lot of friends. There is something called as period. 12 to 13 years low, you will always have one best buddy. Right? You will always have one best buddy. That you call, that is who you call as a chum person. It's a very close friend. People who don't have close friends, one or two, they have a lot of friends, but one person or two friends will be very close. That is very important for a child's development. So if these children have these kind of things, you have to make sure that they do well. There is nothing to do with about their scholastic performance, how they ఎలా చదువుతున్నారు, అదేమి ప్రాబ్లమే లేదు, రైట్? హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నారా లేదా దాన్ని చూడండి, అది చాలు.
ఓకే. So to bullet point it, so first point is they'll be very cruel to animals around them. Number one. Number two is they are either associating with very elder people than them or younger people than them.
Same age people kuda they won't have much friendships.
Yeah. Third one is they have that temperament issue and they'll have many tantrums.
Lies చెప్తారు.
చాలా ఎక్కువ లైస్ చెప్తారు, చాలా అబద్ధాలు చెప్తారు ఎక్కువ. సో చిన్న విషయానికి కూడా అబద్ధం చెప్పి ఎస్కేప్ అయిపోవడానికి ట్రై చేయటం. దీస్ ఆర్ ది ఇష్యూస్ దట్ పేరెంట్స్ హ్యావ్ టు అడ్రస్ ఇట్ at right time so that the child grows into a right personality.
Alage.
Right, sir? Ante. Yes. So yes, moving about another personality, ADHD. So ADHD చాలా ఎక్కువ వింటున్నాం సార్ ఈ మధ్య కాలంలో. I don't know why we are hearing this, or ఇప్పుడిప్పుడే పేరెంట్స్ అవేర్ అయి తీసుకెళ్తున్నారు.
Yeah, it's all because of that Malayalam actor, no, Fahad Fasil, openly telling that I have ADHD. ADHD disorder కాదు, అది పర్సనాలిటీ కూడా కాదు. బ్రెయిన్ విల్ బి a little overactive. అదే certain children will be a little hyper. It is called as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Right? అది డిసీజ్ కాదు, అది ఒక కండిషన్. ఆటిజం ఉంది కదా, ఆటిజం డిసీజ్ కాదు. అలాగా హైపర్ యాక్టివిటీ విల్ బి దేర్. హైపర్ యాక్టివిటీ అంటే ఏంటి? వాళ్ళు ఒక నిమిషం చుమ్మా ఉండరు,
ఖాళీగా ఉండలేరు.
అవును, చుమ్మా రొటేషన్ చేస్తున్నారు, థింగ్స్ బ్రేక్స్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఇందులో ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళు చాలా హైపర్ యాక్టివ్ గా ఉన్నారు. ఆ టైంలో వాడికి కూర్చి ఒక విషయంలో ఫోకస్ చేయడానికి కొంచెం కష్టం. Since that person is always hyperactive, there will be a lot of difficulty in them sitting and focusing on something. If your child is able to sit and watch a TV or mobile phone for more than 15-20 minutes, don't worry, you don't have, your child does not have severe form of ADHD. When they are involved in some work for at least half an hour without mobile phone, I'm telling you, right? Then the child will not have ADHD.
Yeah.
They will be playful children, that's all. This has two components, hyperactivity and inattention. It can be present separately or it can be in combination. Right. And we have to assess the intelligence quotient of the child. How much is the intelligence when compared to physical age, and whether this ADHD is affecting their ability to sit and learn and do things.
Yes.
If and only if that particular problem, hyperactivity or inattention, is significantly affecting them, then they will need medicines.
Okay.
If not, just allow them to do what they are. Give them more tasks. They will be able to gradually get better. Usually, 3 years to 5 years, it will self-remit. Automatically, అది సరిపోతుంది. 5 years లేదంటే ఒక 12 years లో, 12 years లేదంటే 16 years to 18 years లో. Very few people will have adult ADHD. Sarina. So you don't worry about it because many children have been diagnosed with ADHD nowadays without proper evaluation. అదే ఇక్కడ కావాలి. ఏదైనా డౌట్ ఉందంటే ప్రాపర్ గా ఒక చైల్డ్ సైకాట్రిస్ట్ దగ్గర వెళ్ళి యు టేక్ యువర్ చైల్డ్ దేర్, ఒక ప్రాపర్ కన్సల్టేషన్ తీసుకొని, స్కేల్స్ ఉంది దానికి అసెస్ చేయాలి. సో ప్రాపర్ గా అసెస్మెంట్ చేయాలి, ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అసెస్ చేయాలి, ADHD సివియరిటీ అసెస్ చేయాలి. దాంట్లో లేదంటే లేదు, యువర్ చైల్డ్ ఇస్ నార్మల్, చైల్డ్ ఇస్ జస్ట్ లిటిల్ ఎక్స్ట్రా ప్లేఫుల్, దట్స్ ఆల్. యూజువలీ మ్యూజిక్ క్లాస్ బాగా హెల్ప్ చేస్తుంది, స్పోర్ట్స్ బాగా హెల్ప్ చేస్తుంది, రైట్? Sports like soft sports you can play, badminton, something like that. If you put a child in a football, it is a little bit of an aggressive game.
Yes.
Right. So instead of that, put them in shuttle or badminton or carom, something that requires this child to focus, sit in one place without moving much. Music is a very good way for that. Instrumentation is also very good. So what I'm trying to do is, instead of choosing a drum, you can choose a keyboard or a guitar.
Yeah.
Right. So that will make more sense for the people with ADHD. Practically, whatever I've seen, I'm telling. There is no evidence that drums should not be taught. If they're good in drums, if they're interested, they can always do that. Right. Practically, over this past 10 years, 15 years, since I've seen a lot of patients, they do very well with guitar and vocals and keyboard.
Yes, perfect.
Violin also.
Yeah. But ADHD person with that hyperactivity, asking them to slow down becomes a task.
No, if they are having so much of hyperactivity, already the doctor would have given medicines to bring down the hyperactivity. At that time, you train them. And school vacations undi kada, ఆ time లో మెడిసిన్ స్టాప్ చేశారు. Those we call as drug holidays. ఇప్పుడు స్కూల్ టైం అప్పుడు చైల్డ్ చదవాలి కదా, క్లాసెస్ అటెండ్ చేయాలి, లిసన్ చేయాలి. అప్పుడు ఈ హైపర్ యాక్టివిటీ, ఇన్అటెన్షన్ అని ప్రాబ్లం గా ఉంటది. ఆ టైంలో మెడిసిన్ ఇచ్చేసారు, చైల్డ్ విల్ బి ఫైన్. హైపర్ యాక్టివిటీ, ఇన్అటెన్షన్, ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ విల్ ఇంప్రూవ్, రైట్? బట్ ఇన్ వెకేషన్ టైం, child is not going to study, right?
Yes.
So we can stop the medicines during vacation time, or Saturday, Sundays stop చేయండి. సాటర్డే సండేస్ ఇంట్లో ఉన్నారు కదా, ఆ టైంలో మెడిసిన్స్ అవసరం లేదు. స్కూల్కి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు కదా, ఆ టైంలో మాత్రం ఇవ్వండి. దిస్ వాట్ వి కాల్ as drug holidays to children, because definitely మెడిసిన్స్ అని ఇచ్చేసారంటే, some medicines are addictive in nature.
Yes.
దే మేక్ దెమ్ వెరీ డల్.
Mm.
సో సైకాట్రిస్ట్ కి వెళ్ళిపోయి నా చైల్డ్ కు ఏ డ్రగ్ బెస్ట్
Mm.
అని బెస్ట్ అడ్వైస్ పెట్టుకోనండి.
Mm.
ఈ డ్రగ్ లో సైడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్ ఏంటుంది, ఎఫెక్ట్ ఏంటుంది. కాఫీ ఉంది కదా,
Mm.
కాఫీ మేక్స్ యూ ఫీల్ బెటర్,
Yes.
ఇట్ మేక్స్ యూ యాక్టివ్, కరెక్ట్.
Yes.
బట్ కాఫీ కాసెస్ గ్యాస్ట్రైటిస్,
Yes.
రైట్?
Yes.
ఆర్ యూ అ కాఫీ పర్సన్?
Yeah. Yeah.
You are a coffee person. Have you had gastritis because of coffee intake?
No, never.
If in case you have also, you will have at least 1 cup of coffee, which is not that strong, right?
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
how you balance between the effect and side effect.
Yeah.
Lot of people confuse చేశారు, ఏది ఎఫెక్ట్ ఏది సైడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ అని డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేయాలి.
Mm.
నాకు ఇప్పుడు యాక్టివ్ గా ఉండాలి, నేను డ్రైవ్ చేస్తున్నాను, ఇప్పుడు యాక్టివ్ గా ఉండాలి, దానికి ఒక కప్ కాఫీ తాగుతాను,
Mm.
కొంచెం గ్యాస్ట్రిక్ ఇరిటేషన్ వస్తుంది, అది సైడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్. ఎఫెక్ట్ ఏంటి? నాకు డ్రైవ్ చేయాలి, నేను అలర్ట్ గా ఉండాలి,
Mm. Mm.
రైట్? దానికి కాఫీ తాగుతాను. బట్ కాఫీ ఇస్ కాజింగ్ సమ్ గ్యాస్ట్రైటిస్, సో లెట్ మీ నెగ్లెక్ట్ దట్.
Mm.
బట్ ఇఫ్ గ్యాస్ట్రైటిస్ ఇస్ సో సివియర్ దట్ ఐ కీప్ వామిటింగ్,
Yeah.
అప్పుడు కాఫీ వద్దు అని స్టాప్ చేయండి.
Mm.
ఇది సింపుల్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ విచ్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఫాలో వెన్ యూ ఆర్ టేకింగ్ మెడిసిన్,
Yes.
రైట్?
Mm.
వెదర్ ఇట్ ఇస్ కాసింగ్ ఏ బెనిఫిట్ ఆర్ కాసింగ్ డ్యామేజ్.
Mm.
ఈ డిస్క్రిమినేషన్ పేషెంట్స్ కి, అటెండర్స్ కి కావాలి,
Mm.
థింక్ చేయాలి. బికాస్ ఆల్ మెడిసిన్స్ విల్ నాట్ కాజ్ సైడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్.
Yes.
But if you keep stopping that medicine very frequently without getting the effect of it, there is no way that you're going to get better.
Mm.
1 year కి మెడిసిన్స్ కావాలి అంటే పర్వాలేదు, ప్రాపర్ గా ఫాలో చేయండి.
Mm.
ఆ టైం తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు నా ఇల్నెస్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్ క్యూర్డ్, డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ ఇట్, బీ పేషెంట్ ఫర్ దట్ 1 year. All psychiatric medicines, you have to take it for years together. For normal people, I'm telling.
Yes.
Normal people with normal good health, if they are taking psychiatric medication which are harmful in a high dose for almost 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, continuously, if they take without monitoring only, there is a possibility for them to develop some problem.
Mm.
If not, the doctor will definitely advise the best possible medicine with minimum damage. If that doctor is good.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Properly follow చేయండి.
Yeah. Continuation of the same topic. So many people fear that taking tablets for any kind of psychiatric or psychological problems will, in fact, make them gain weight. Will make them very slow, and few people, by seeing only, we can say that this person is probably not doing good with their.
ఏం మాత్రం తినట్లేదే,
Sir.
ఏం మాత్రం తినట్లేదే. It all depends on your body type, food intake, and sedentary lifestyle. జెనెటిక్స్ లో ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైనా ఫ్యాట్ గా ఉన్నారంటే వాడికి కొంచెం కష్టం టు లూజ్ వెయిట్, రైట్? If whatever you eat only will convert as fat. Medicine directly will not make you fat, right? ఇప్పుడు ఎవరో psychiatric medicines if they are taking ante, there are medicines which will make you lose weight, right? So leave this concept of psychiatric medicines ante weight gain అవుతుంది, అది కాదు. కొంచెం అపిటైట్ ఎక్కింది. సో ఫిజికల్ యాక్టివిటీ, రెస్ట్రిక్టింగ్ గుడ్ ప్రాపర్ హెల్తీ డయట్, ఈ 2 things ఫాలో చేశారంటే వెయిట్ గెయిన్ 95% అవట్లేదు.
Okay.
And there are new generation of medicines which are weight neutral.
Okay.
There are a lot of options which are available now which are weight neutral, won't cause weight gain. So you can go and choose those type of medicines also if it is helping you.
Understood. Yes. So, talking about some of the severe problems psychiatrically, I don't know whether we can say this as a problem or what we have to address this, but self-harm or the kind of suicidal tendencies which people develop over time. So, how can someone like the guardians or the people around them identify that a specific person is suffering in an extent that they are, actually self-harming themselves, or they're having bad thoughts with regards to self-harm or suicide? How can a guardian identify, and what should be the right time that they have to meet a doctor?
ఓకే సి ఇప్పుడు 10 years బ్యాక్ ఇట్ వాస్ చాలా
Mm.
కష్టం బట్ నౌ ఇట్
Mm.
ఈస్ వెరీ ఈజీ
Mm.
రైట్ దే విల్ స్టాప్ టాకింగ్ టు పీపుల్ దే విల్ స్టాప్
Okay.
రియాక్టింగ్ టు యూ
Mm.
మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైం వాళ్ళు తనిగా ఉన్నారు ఒక రూమ్ లో
Mm.
ప్రైవేట్ గా
Mm.
ఉన్నారు దేర్
Mm.
స్టేటసెస్ విల్ బి ఆల్వేస్ సంథింగ్ విచ్ ఇస్ సాడ్ అబౌట్ డెత్
Mm.
దే విల్
Mm.
నాన్ వర్బల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ అని ఉంటుంది ఇదన్నీ నాన్
Mm.
నాన్ వర్బల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్
Mm. Mm.
యువర్ సర్చ్ హిస్టరీ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్
Mm.
యువర్ గూగుల్ సర్చ్ హిస్టరీ దట్ కెన్ టెల్
Mm.
ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అబౌట్ యూ
Mm.
what you are seeing what you are focusing on all those
Mm.
things definitely youngsters many people are involved in self harm
Yeah.
because there is something called as it comes under sadomasochism, right? That is
Sorry,
a
sir.
type of perversion. Sadomasochism, they inflict pain and get pleasure over it.
Oh.
Some people will feel happy when they do that.
Mm.
Some people will have some sexual pleasure in that.
Yeah.
When they have sexual pleasure in that, that makes it, that comes under paraphilia,
Mm. Mm.
right? But some people, when they want, when they hurt themselves and find pleasure in that, they
Mm.
feel that they deserve this pain.
Mm.
That can be a part of OCD also. They'll have these urges to kill themselves or harm themselves. Especially
Mm.
this blade thing, no? A lot of
Yeah.
people will have in this. That's very common. Self-harm is a very, very bad behavior. నేను
Yeah.
అడుగుతాను lot of people will come to me for
Mm.
for some stupid reason they will do. Of course, that particular reason was very important for them.
Mm.
At that time, I was feeling so bad, so I did something like that. ఆ కారణం కొంచెం ఇంపార్టెంటే దానికి ఆ టైంలో. But that
Mm.
person will not be there in your life. That situation will not be there in your life. But what about the scar in your wrist? అది ఉంటది కదా. 10 years తర్వాత
Yeah.
I'll ask this scenario to all the people for having self-harm. ఓకే
Yeah.
ఇలాగ చేశారు ఇప్పుడు రిగ్రెట్ చేశారు పర్వాలేదు
Mm.
10 years తర్వాత మీ చైల్డ్ ఉంది
Mm.
కదా వాడికి 10 years
Mm.
తర్వాత దేర్ ఓన్ చిల్డ్రన్ విల్ కమ్ అండ్ ఆస్క్ నానా అమ్మ
Uh-huh.
ఇది ఏంటి
Right.
ఏం చెప్తున్నారు ఆ
Mm.
టైంలో యూ హ్యావ్ టు
Mm.
థింక్ బిఫోర్ టచింగ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ వాట్ am I going to tell to my child
Yeah.
because today's children are very intelligent
Yes.
much more than what we imagined what we were. I used
Yeah.
to tell this to my PGs. I was very stupid while I was a child, but I'm happy that I was stupid alone. Now you
Mm.
people are stupid online. Your stupidity is being exposed. I was stupid alone in my own street. My friends, my close circle only knew that I was stupid. Now you're
Mm.
publicizing it. It's that easy.
Mm.
Correct. So I will ask them, what will your child come and ask you? That time you cannot lie.
Mm.
అమ్మ నాన్న అప్పుడు బాగలేదు నేనే ఇలాగా చేశాను ఓ బ్రేకప్ అయింది దానికే ఇది చేశాను ఓ బ్రేకప్ అయితే ఇలాగా చెయ్యాలా యువర్ చైల్డ్ విల్ ఆస్క్ యూ హాంట్
Right.
దెమ్ విత్ దీస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ సో దట్ దే నెవర్ డూ దట్ అగైన్
Mm.
లాజికల్ నో
Yeah. Yeah.
లాజికలే కదా బికాస్ దే
Mm.
కెనాట్ సీ వాట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు హ్యాపెన్ ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్ వాట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ దే విల్ హ్యావ్ ఆన్సర్ నెక్స్ట్ టైం క్విక్లీ టక్ దే డూ
Mm.
రైట్ సో దీస్ ఆర్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు చెక్ దేర్ బాడీ
Mm.
Amma,
Mm.
Nana, when they feel that the child is practicing this, or when they see something is off, they are your children. You can
Mm-hmm.
always ask permission and then check them. If in case they do, immediately take them to a nearby psychiatrist.
Yes.
Get them treated.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only way. If somebody is suicidal, there are helplines which you yourself have told, I think. And you think
Mm-hmm.
there is a lot of helpline which is there. Central government program is there.
Yes.
State government program is there.
Yes.
Right. You can call 24/7. You can get suicide helpline.
Mm.
Somebody who is qualified will talk to you out of that suicidal thought.
Yes.
If not, take them, get assist, get them proper treatment, they'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be taken very seriously.
Yes. So
Yes.
when we observe someone around us is actually వాళ్ళని వాళ్ళు రూమ్ లో పెట్టుకుంటున్నారు, ఎక్కువ సేపు వాళ్ళు ఎవరితో మాట్లాడకుండా చాలా సేపు రూమ్ లోనే ఉంటున్నారు, ఎక్కువ ఒంటరిగా సాడ్ గా వాళ్ళ డేని గడుపుతున్నారు, అంటే దట్ ఈస్ అ పాయింట్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు అండ్ చెక్ ఫర్ ద స్టేటస్ అండ్ ఆల్సో మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ గా వాళ్ళ సర్చ్ హిస్టరీ విత్ రిగార్డ్స్ టు దేర్ మొబైల్
You can get access. Just think, simple. That's okay. If you're, see, I'm not asking you to invade your child's privacy,
యా
but periodically, they are children. They will not be in the complete capacity. They say up to 24 years, your prefrontal cortex is still developing, 21 to 22. At that time only, మనకి కొంచెం డెసిషన్ మేకింగ్ కెపాసిటీ అన్ని కొంచెం బెటర్ అవుతుంది. Not we need hard lessons also to learn to do the right things.
Yes.
Correct. But the number of people who are actually going through that hard phase and learning has become very less today. That's why our ego is also very friable. We get hurt very easily because we don't experience pain, loss.
Yes.
Little bit of suffering kavali.
100% true.
Like no, healthy suffering.
Yes. True. Only then they'll get an opportunity to learn things right.
Why does a long road have speed breakers? To get onto a speed breaker and then get down is just to make sure that you move further. Right? It asks you, please take a pause. Boss, wait. See whether you're going in the right way.
Right.
That is little bumpy. That's fine to have that.
Yeah.
A mentality అలాగా ఓపెన్ గా పెట్టుకోనండి.
Yeah. True. That's really a good point. So, because we have spoke about a point in between our conversation, ఏంటి అంటే that few people will have pleasure hurting someone. Few people will have, pleasure, some kind of sexual pleasure hurting someone that we have. We have spoke before. So, in this context, one of the most viral thing right now is Epstein files. It is more about hurting and the cruel behavior, around the world. The most well-known people who have been very cruel. So, observing all these things, it is like, is this real? Will this really happen? Can a person really do that? Is the basic question which we all get. So, is that possible, sir, that a person can get extreme to that extent and hurt someone in that a way?
It is possible if you're a human being. Sad truth is that only. But we don't consider them to be human beings. And moreover, these are not disorders. These people are troubled. They are perverted.
But they seem to be very normal outside.
Precisely the point. That's when antisocial behavior, manipulative people, narcissistic people, these kind of personalities come in. I'm not telling that every narcissistic person is going to, be somebody who is there in the Epstein files. Even now, we do not have proper evidence whether these people have actually committed something like that. But in this extent, whatever we hear as, speculations or what did they say? That Illuminati concept. All these things are, speculations, which are controversies, which people orchestrate to keep us sit and then talk.
Mm.
Right. Instead of trying to, okay, whether this person has done, whether that person has done, we are also curious in sitting and then listening to all those things.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
We need some controversy. That is not wrong,
Mm. Mm,
right?
mm,
But it is very haunting. If people
mm,
are doing something like that, they are just
mm,
monstrous.
mm,
You cannot consider these things as disorders because people with, see, some people will have OCD, urge to hurt themselves or hurt the other person. They will always have an associated guilt with that.
okay.
But these people will not have any guilt. They are doing it for the sake of pleasure, knowing that these things are wrong.
Hmm.
That is the line of demarcation between calling these people as people with disorders. Because I had a
Hmm.
patient who had this OCD. She
Okay.
had an urge every time she sees a policeman, she has to
Hmm.
go and then hit the policeman with a slipper. That kind of a urge she will have. But she was so guilty and afraid to do something like that. Nobody will do like that, right?
Yeah.
So what she herself framed another one method. She will take a slip. She'll be shit scared to do that, but she'll go near that person's vehicle, place her slipper over that vehicle, and then quickly run away. Here you can see a person with so much of discomfort in doing that, fear in
Hmm.
doing that. But for
Hmm.
people who are perverts, will not have any fear or guilt or anything associated.
Hmm.
So that's how you differentiate. And sadly, people are there like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Otherwise, why
Hmm.
in our country, 1 year old child will be,
Yeah. Yeah.
assaulted?
Yeah.
You know what? It's scary to even say that word.
Yeah.
Correct. So it's
Really.
better not to. We have to keep our children safe, of course, but we are all always not surrounded by monsters alone.
Yes.
We have people to help also. So it's high time
Hmm.
that we get help from people who are willing to help also. That would
Yes.
make more sense. Is what I feel.
Yeah. 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 Though all of these are speculation, sometimes, when we see news about this or when we see a reel or a thought about these things, it definitely brings us to a question that really are these kind of people existent? Is this real that this can happen with a human being? Can a human
It
being
has
actually
happened.
hurt someone? Yeah,
It has always been there in the history of mankind.
yeah.
We are
Hmm.
always experimental in everything. Some people go
Hmm.
crazy calling that as an
Hmm.
experiment. It might be true, but there has to be enough evidence to say that this has happened.
Yeah.
Right. Today, we are fine, we are happy, we are in a safe zone. So let's be happy.
Yes.
Find out somebody is with that intention, make sure that person gets punished.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Simple. That should do actually, because otherwise we'll also feel very hopeless about these things.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
The
Right.
entire world is not okay with this. That
Hmm.
is something that you need to take.
Hmm.
Those people have done that. Let them. They could have done that, but
Hmm.
not a single person is okay with that. That we have seen,
Yeah.
right? So that is a good thing that I would take. We can call ourselves human beings.
Yeah. Hmm.
People who have been accused of, if they have done something like that, we need not treat them as human beings. We need not
Hmm.
consider. But we are
Hmm.
feeling bad for that. We are human beings. That is so human about us, no?
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah. Yes. Sir. So moving about this, like the assault topic, there are many women. It would be no wrong if I say every woman once or the other time, she might have gone through some incident in her life that has actually been hurtful for her in her senses. Okay, so how can a person or a woman who has gone through these kind of things get normal? Get that belief system again, gain that trust system again. It's a huge lot of a process because Me being a woman, I have seen situations. Touch wood, there's never been any horrible, any as you said, traumatizing incident or anything. But small things also induces fear into us. While riding a bike in the night of 11 or something. Definitely, it shouldn't be the time that someone should go out. But if in case of any emergency, also if we go, some kind of fear induces in us, and that I take it as a positive fear that should be there. Some amount of positive fear should be there for personal security. But at the same time, that shouldn't be so haunting fear. If someone is suffering with such kind of an haunting fear, what should be the best thing to do?
See, first thing is like you need to believe in yourself. You can handle it because not on everyday basis these kind of things happen.
Yeah.
Only on the rarest of situations these kind of stupid things happen. So that
Yeah.
should not prevent you from going and then doing your regular stuff. Being safe, the entire world has to change, ma. I also feel bad for a lot of women because it is always the women who are getting affected. But you know what? If you take the history, a lot of warriors have been actually women.
Yeah.
Right. After this male domination kind of a thing came into picture, everything gradually changed. Why would Alexander? I mean, why would somebody all the way from Shivaji or somebody all the way from North India come all the way to some South India to pray to Kali Devi before a war? I'm not sure which king, but they traveled all the way from North India to South India for that puja for before they go into a war. Women are always empowered with a lot of power, right? Don't forget that. Don't feel less valuable or you don't feel weaker.
Yeah.
Run, run when there is a bad situation to your fullest. Because you women it is a very amazing thing. Women always know whether this person is looking at me the right way or not.
Yeah.
You always have this gut feeling.
Yes.
Believe your gut. Act on it. Right. It is all shown to you that you are very emotional. No, you are not. Otherwise, why would nature give the boon of bearing a child to a woman? You are by nature strong.
Yes.
Because of various things, that belief system is down.
Yes.
Get that back. Invest in yourself. Go in groups. These are dogs. People who try to molest, who try to, do all these things are really dogs. Right? A rabid dog. Something was lost. You have to save yourself. Run.
Yes. Yes.
Give it back. Give it
Gain
back.
that strength back.
Physically.
Remember of your strength.
Physical fitness is very important.
Yes.
Right. Physical fitness is very important. Learn some martial arts. Basic things. Pepper spray, more than enough. Be cautious. Somebody don't think twice to use on that. Don't tolerate these kind of molestation. Feel like somebody is doing that. Turn and ask that person on his face. Why are you touching? The reply will tell you whether he has done it or not. The second time something happens, take action. There are people to, support. Come for help. Never leave that hope. You can scream, call out for help, run. If you are in that kind of a situation. If not, be prepared. And start believing in yourself that you are strong.
Yes.
That should be most of the husbands are actually afraid of their wives. Especially Telugu wife.
Oh my God.
అందరూ అలాగే కదా.
తెలుగు మంచి వాళ్ళు సార్. తెలుగు అమ్మాయిలు అందరూ మంచి వాళ్ళు. సాఫ్ట్.
అందుకే చెప్తున్నాను అన్ని పవర్ఫుల్ గా ఉన్నారు కదా.
పవర్ఫుల్. ఓన్లీ
అవుట్ సైడ్ దే విల్ బి వెరీ హ్యాపీ. Very this thing, that thing, and all they'll do. The moment ఇంటికి వచ్చినప్పుడు అన్ని బుస్ అయిపోయింది కదా, అన్ని వైపు రోలే కదా, ఓ ఎందుకు.
Yes, perfect. So remember the strength you have and gain that belief and trust on yourself again, and you'll be fine. This question has been very important, sir, because the many women, when we sit and talk, among our friends group or something, there'll be some or the other situation that has been happening. Like in a bus or someone has did something abusive, or in an auto someone has did something abusive in a broad daylight. To people untaro, everyone around, still these kind of things happen. They feel so. Even myself, I feel sometimes very fearful to travel in some public transport or anything. We
Do it
have
more.
been put, yeah.
Do it more. If you're afraid of something, do it more. Gradually expose yourself to that fear that you're having. Right? That's what you call as graded exposure. You're afraid of traveling in a public bus. You start doing it. You
More and
will
more.
conquer your fear.
Yeah.
To answer, okay, something would have happened. Does not mean that it will be happening again and again.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what you practice that, so that you need not refrain yourself from going there.
Yes.
Right. So keep doing it till you feel you need not feel afraid to go because of one stupid who did something idiotic. So why should you stay back?
Yeah.
You practice staying back, you will never be able to go.
That's true. It's a very good message, sir, that a woman has to regain the strength once they lost after any kind of incident. They have to remember themselves of how powerful they are and how guard themselves well. Be conscious, but at the same time, don't be fearful. Gain that trust for yourself. So that's an excellent note. That's an excellent point to be noted for all women out there. It was an excellent session with you, sir. I'm very, very happy that you are here. The kind of interaction which we had is very much informative, I would say. Important and informative at the same time. Because నిజంగా చెప్తున్నాను సార్, బికాజ్ నాకు తెలీదు సార్. లేదు సార్, అసలు మాకు తెలీదు ఎన్ని రకాల పీపుల్ ఉంటారని కూడా మాకు తెలీదు. ఊరికే వాడు తేడాగాడు అని వి మూవ్ ఆన్. బట్ ఇన్ని తేడాలు ఉన్నాయని మాకు తెలీదు సార్. ఓన్లీ దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్డ్ ఇట్ ఇన్ డీటెయిల్. వి అండర్స్టూడ్ different kind of scenarios where we have to take help, scenarios where we have to meet a psychiatrist. And yeah, it was really, really good. And the way you made everything so funny, I really enjoyed taking this session. I really enjoyed.
You know why? Humor is the best defense mechanism. I've gone through so many things in my life which I cannot even imagine for anybody else. Right? But it was always this humor which made me move on to the next step.
Yes.
So I'm not preaching something that I'm not practicing. So you see everything in a humorous way, life is going to be very enjoyable. Right? I always say happiness is a choice that you make.
Yes.
Santosham ani mana choice adi. Right? Always choose happiness.
Yes.
Today I wake up, okay, if you have depression, you cannot sit and then choose, but you can choose to get help.
Yes.
Adi, that is a choice for you to get back the happiness that you once had. Right? So keep your mind focused towards that. Idi na life, na happiness, na choice.
Yes.
I'm not going to hurt myself or another person because of this.
Yes. Perfect. So we have a question here, sir, to answer. I can handle things which hurt me, but after a point in time, I just break down so wild. Just tell me how to handle.
See, the thing is, like, if you are emoting within a period of time, it means that you have not crossed that phase. Right? It means if you are trying to do something, you're not able to control yourself. It means that your primary problem is eating your brain. So go get help. Don't be worried to take medicines for a short period of time till you get control over your behavior.
Yes.
You will be able to find yourself back again. ఇప్పుడు ఆస్ట్రాలజర్స్ ఉన్నారు, బ్యాడ్ టైం ఉందంటే వాళ్ళు ఏం చెప్తున్నారు, ఈ గుడికి వెళ్ళిపోనండి, ఈ పరిహారం చేయండి, ఆ హోమం పెట్టుకోనండి. దాంట్లో డబ్బు ఉంది కదా, చేస్తున్నారు కదా, రైట్. వైడ్ ఎందుకు అలాగా చేశారు? ఓ ఇలాగా చేస్తే నాకు బ్యాడ్ టైం వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, గుడ్ టైం వస్తుంది అని బిలీఫ్ ఉంది కదా. ఆ సిమిలర్ బిలీఫ్ మీ డాక్టర్ మీద పెట్టండి. నౌ యూ కెన్ చూస్ యువర్ డాక్టర్. 10-20 years బ్యాక్ ఆ లగ్జరీ లేదు కదా. ఎవరో ఒక ఫ్యామిలీ డాక్టర్ ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళ దగ్గర అందరూ వెళ్ళి సజెషన్, you will go and ask for suggestions to that particular family doctor or for somebody who your family knows.
Yeah.
Whether that doctor is good or not, you are not very sure. But today, ఇప్పుడు Google ఉంది, Instagram ఉంది, lot of ways in which you can decide whether this doctor is approachable to me or not. సో చూస్ చేయండి, ఒకసారి వెళ్ళిపోనండి. ఈ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఏమని ఆ డాక్టర్ దగ్గర డిస్కస్ చేయండి. కావాలంటే వాళ్ళు మాత్రం ఇచ్చేస్తారు, లేదంటే ద డాక్టర్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ విల్ సే ఇది ప్రాబ్లం కాదమ్మా, కొంచెం వాకింగ్ చేయండి, కొంచెం రిలాక్సేషన్ ఎక్సర్సైజెస్ చేయండి, బ్రీదింగ్ ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేయండి, దాంట్లోనే కొంచెం బెటర్ అయిపోతుంది. ఇలాగా డయట్ మోడిఫై చేయండి. థైరాయిడ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉంటుంది. యు నో వాట్, మెజారిటీ ఆఫ్ ద యాంగ్జైటీ డిసార్డర్ ఆర్ యూజువల్లీ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ది థైరాయిడ్ డిస్ఫంక్షన్ దట్ దే ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్, విచ్ ఇస్ అన్డయాగ్నోస్డ్. Anemia will cause depression. Diabetes, hypertension will cause depression. Tuberculosis, lot of other diseases which are there which can cause depression. చాలా పేరుకి యాంటీ హైపర్టెన్సివ్ మెడిసిన్స్ ఉంది కదా, దాంట్లో కూడా డిప్రెషన్ వస్తుంది, ఒక సైడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ లాగా. సో ఆల్వేస్ గో టు అ డాక్టర్ అండ్ దెన్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ వాట్ ఇస్ దేర్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు హ్యాండిల్ ఇట్ ఆఫ్టర్ అ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం, యు ఆర్ ట్రైయింగ్, దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ అప్రిషియబుల్. But you are not able to do that. In the process, you should not hurt yourself or others. దానికి ట్రీట్మెంట్ అండ్ కౌన్సిలింగ్ కావాలి. వెళ్ళిపోనండి, ట్రై చేయండి, ఒక 1 month పేషెంట్ గా వెయిట్ చేయండి, ఫాలో చేయండి వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తున్నారో. ప్రయోజనం లేదంటే డాక్టర్ చేంజ్ చేయండి. గివ్ సమ్ టైమ్ టు ద డాక్టర్ ఆల్సో, బికాస్ ఇన్ మై కేస్ నో, ఐ గివ్ ఓన్లీ 1 or 2 medicines only when it is absolutely necessary. I tell my patients on the first visit itself, I'm not going to do any magic on you. It will take at least 3 months for you to get better. I want them to feel the difference rather than me trying to prove them that I can make the difference. Yes. And I always ask them to go for a walk before starting the medicines on that day's night. ఇప్పుడు టుడే ఇప్పుడు మీరు నా దగ్గర కన్సల్టేషన్ ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేసారంటే, ఐ విల్ ఆస్క్ యూ టు టేక్ ద మెడిసిన్ ఫ్రమ్ టుడే నైట్, బట్ బిఫోర్ దట్ గో ఫర్ 1/2 hour వాక్. ఎందుకంటే యు ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ ఎన్ ఎఫర్ట్ టు గెట్ బెటర్ బిఫోర్ యూ స్టార్ట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఆన్ మెడిసిన్ కదా, రైట్? ఐఎమ్ ఎ వెరీ టఫ్ డాక్టర్ వెన్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు పేషెంట్స్, బికాస్ ఐ డోంట్ రిలీవ్ ఆఫ్ దేర్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వెరీ ఈజీలీ. I ask them to put 60% of effort from their side. I'll tell them 40% I'll help. You put that 60%, next time I will make my thing as 50%. Right? And by that time, you will already have 80% effort. So my work automatically comes down. Right. So you take your effort, follow what your doctor says also. You will get better. All the best.
So that was the answer for someone who has asked the question. So it was very, very much of a thin line, sir. So if you have to define happiness, what would you say?
Define happiness ante what to say? For me, my family is happiness.
Yeah.
నా నాన్న, అమ్మ, నా
Hmm.
వైఫ్, నా పాప, నా సిస్టర్
Hmm.
అందరూ ఎలా ఉన్నారు,
Hmm.
అందరూ బాగున్నారా, కంఫర్టబుల్ గా ఉన్నారా, ఇది నా లైఫ్ లో ఉన్న హ్యాపీనెస్.
Yeah.
ఈ హ్యాపీనెస్ కాన్స్టెంట్ గా ఉండాలికి
Hmm.
నేను కొంచెం సాక్రిఫైస్ చేయాలి.
Hmm.
అండ్ మీ సాక్రిఫైసింగ్ ఫర్ దట్ హ్యాపీనెస్ ఆల్సో గివ్స్ మీ హ్యాపీనెస్.
Perfect.
I don't regret doing anything for the primary thing that I want.
Hmm.
At the end of the day, I am a happy man.
Hmm.
When you are happy, everything will follow you.
Yeah.
Correct? And I should give that credit to my family also.
Yes.
Correct? They are allowing me to be a happy man.
Yeah.
I told my wife I will come by 4:30. Now it's 5:30. She has not called me. She is a lovely person.
Yeah.
Right. So I should thank her also. My mom has not called. Oh, this fellow didn't have dinner, lunch, or why is he not still back home? This anxiety
Oh
my
my
mother will have, but she is not disturbing me. Correct. So
Yeah.
I should thank my. So when I acknowledge the effort taken by my surrounding,
Hmm.
I automatically become a happy person, a content
Yes.
person. This is
Yes.
what I request all of you to see the simple little things that people do to make your day.
Yeah.
Right? Appreciate people even if there is absolutely nothing good in them.
Hmm.
Just to put in some hope.
Hmm.
Right?
Right.
Have you seen that movie Shawshank Redemption? Please go and see that movie. You will know what hope is.
Hmm.
Shawshank Redemption is one of the classics that it involves somebody walking through his guilt, realizing his mistake, walking out as a clean man, and he puts in hope to a lot of good people around.
Hmm.
It's about a prison break movie. You can see that as a prison break movie, or you can see as a wonderful philosophical movie.
Okay.
But please go and see that movie.
Yeah, I'll do that, sir. So
Of
for
course.
now, we want to, we want to do our bit for your happiness. So we would love to relieve you from this session so that you can go, so that your wife won't fight with you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity. I had a very good time talking to you. I hope the session was useful.
It was wonderful, sir. It's really wonderful. I'm not saying that, it is not a formality or anything for me, but definitely I did enjoy making this session, this good. And I'm sure that many people are going to love the conversation that we had.
Chala santosham
Because,
andi.
chala santosham, and I am extremely happy. You made me happy by speaking Telugu. I'm surprised at the first place. I'm preparing my people like he doesn't know Telugu, so we are going to handle the session in English. And I'm going to be your true translator. Don't worry, you people, I'm there for you and all. I made all the promises for them. I came here. Starting this session, you're like, Nenu, I am shocked.
See, my diplomacy worked there.
Yeah, I did. Now, after today, I'm very much aware of the words I use with the diplomacy, when I have to use manipulation, when I have to use cross-border, everything. I am border lane, everything. I'm very much clear in my head. Thank you for doing
Nothing
this.
good that I've told has gone into your head. All bad things.
No, sir, that has also gone. That has also gone, but
mentality, madam. Our brain works like that.
Yeah.
మీకు తెలుసా, డోంట్ సిట్ దేర్ అని ఎవరైనా చెప్తే ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ యూ విల్ వాక్ టువర్డ్స్ దట్ చైర్. అక్కడ వెళ్ళి కూర్చోండి అని చెప్తే ఆటోమేటిక్లీ యూ విల్ గో టు దట్ ప్లేస్. వెన్ యూ సే డోంట్ డూ దట్, ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ యువర్ లెగ్ విల్ డూ టు డూ దట్. That is how the human brain is designed.
Yeah.
It will get attracted to all the bad things, but at the end of the day, we need to understand that we are made of all good things.
Yes.
And enjoy that to be happy.
Yes, perfect. I didn't take anything back, sir. I just took the definitions of things.
I know. No, I'm just making fun of you.
Yeah. So, yes, sir, right. Please go have a very good family time with your family. I'm so sorry for making this at a delayed note.
Why
Thank you so
sorry?
much for your
Because
presence.
so many people will be getting benefited out of this very good initiative that you have taken. So that is also appreciable, no? So you're a stranger, you do something else, but there is no need for you to call so many people from the medical field and other field to, give a good message to others.
Yeah.
Right? So many people will see this, they will get benefited. Even one small portion of this, if they see, something will change in their life. That is exactly what I believe in. So your work is greatly appreciable. We are all humans, in spite of there is a lot of abstinence.
Yes. So thank you so much, sir. Nice talking to you. Meet you soon with
A
another
wonderful
session with
day.
this
Yeah,
double energy.